Hey,
I'm so confused.
yeah, I guess my mouse cursor might just randomly show up as
That's
I'm
funny.
juggling windows. Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
I've got...
funny. But anyway, what isn't funny is we have our first match up, and we've got the teams here. Let's just,
I think that's hilarious.
alright. Oh my gosh, we have, of course, Reggie brought Funny Ice Monkey.
Of
So
course
we
he
got
did.
Alola Borealis here, Rotom Heat, Urshifu, whatever form, Cortana, Funny Ice Monkey, Whimsicott, Gastrodon, against Dragapult, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Regieleki, Landoti, and worse Rotom.
It's not the worst one.
No, but worse.
It's... it is worse. It is worse.
But
I mean, it takes out the other one, but...
I mean,
It's just like, it's in the game currently, it's just not as good. There's too many grass types that are good right now. Like...
well, Rotom Heat's just a lot better in the current format.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot to type that
Oh,
we're here.
Rotom Heat
We're good to
also
start.
beats Glastrier and Metagross 1v1.
Yeah, that's kind of one of its big things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyway, let's get commentary rolling.
Oh, and a +2 Rotom Heat can OHKO most Finnies. So there is that as well.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Anyway, Zach and I are ready for commentary, and we're gonna do this. Let us know when the next round's ready, Miso.
Yep, whenever stuff is moving. Alright. Oh, we gotta mute that.
Alright, here we go. Rotom Gastrodon versus Dragapult Amoonguss. Okay, I kind of like Alola Borealis' board position here.
Yeah,
but
it's really good. It
it
puts pressure on the Amoonguss at least. But
it also, like, Amoonguss does put pressure on the Gastrodon.
mm-hmm.
And at the same time, we're facing down a Dragapult.
Mm-hmm.
Dragapult's kind of a pain.
Yeah, but Dragapult really can't do too much to the Rotom and the Gastrodon. They're a little too bulky for it. But if it Dynamaxes, that's different.
But
So we're
if the
seeing
Rotom
Dynamaxes on both.
Dynamaxes,
Yeah, Dynamaxes on both sides. Max Airstream's gonna let the Amoonguss probably move fast, put the Rotom to sleep. That's insanely good
you
use of Max
don't
Airstream.
let your fire types not be sleep immune.
Yeah.
Okay. That's sleep. I always put like goggles on my fire types or Lumberry.
Go for the double protect Max Phantasm on the Rotom, going to lower the defenses of both of them.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Borgie. Borgie.
Yeah.
I'm bad at pronouncing names.
Yeah, that... You gotta love the Gen 8 speed
Rotom
mechanics.
woke up. Max Guard, though. That is the third turn of Dynamax, and Rotom did all of nothing, and Gastrodon goes to sleep. That is... You hate to see it.
Yep. We're probably gonna... I'm gonna call that we're probably gonna see a Protect from the Amoonguss this next turn, anticipating an Overheat to hit it or something like that.
I think...
There's no way that he... There's no way that he's gonna let, like, the Rotom just hit.
Yeah.
Because it's just free bait at this point.
Does the Amoonguss have Protect?
Oh, we saw...
it has revealed.
We aren't
Dragon
seeing
Darts. The Rotom barely hung on there. And then
the Spore
Rotom...
again.
Wait, how this... Oh yeah, the Amoonguss got a speed boost.
Yes.
But it's time for Haha Monkey.
Okay.
All right. And if anyone can bring this back,
TOS in chat.
it's Haha Monkey.
So, oh my goodness. Yeah, the amount of sleep going on in this match wants me to go back to sleep myself because I only got like 2 hours of sleep.
Unlucky.
So like,
yeah, I for once slept great. Like,
see a Rage Powder, Dragon Darts on both of these guys.
Yeah,
doing
Monkey...
a chunk.
Oh, that is a big chunk, but the Amoonguss goes down. So we got that going for us, but oh yeah, this looks over.
This is over.
This is...
We know that Dragon Darts is going to kill the monkey.
Yep.
And the Kartana here, -1. Well, I guess it could Sacred Sword, but I don't know if that would really
But
kill.
Incineroar, Cortana,
Yeah, the
Fire.
Yeah.
No. And that is a dead Cortana.
Yep.
But hey.
This is best of 1 or best of...
These are best
3?
of 3.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
You could definitely pull it around. All right,
we got
game 2 coming
game
up next.
2 up, so some really fast scene switching here on my end.
You should you should get 2 separate windows so we can just go battle to battle. Like just copy the window over.
Copy the window over?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all in the same scene. It's just I go into the chat, so then I hide the scene on stream. Because no matter what I do, I mean, if I have Showdown open twice, actually, I can.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. You know what? You smart. Why do you have a brain and I don't?
Well, you see, I want to switch sides. I don't want to be thrown off here. All right, so we're seeing a Whimsicott monkey lead against Dragapult and Incineroar.
Let's keep the sides wrong consistent.
Yeah.
So
see,
now
Max
we're
Monkey.
Max Monkey. Now that is an interesting scenario because that actually lowers Monkey's damage output.
Yes. We see Whimsicott doing absolutely nothing and just dying right out the gate. Max Hailstorm not even killing the Dragapult. Ooh, my goodness.
Yep.
Well, it is minus attack. I was like, that's a bulky Dragapult, but yeah, that makes sense.
You know, I think, ironically, without Dynamaxing, that might have killed.
Yeah. Do I do a calc just to check?
I wouldn't bother. Let's see. The Urshifu comes in now. Urshifu, this is Single Strike.
Single Strike, yeah.
And Single Strike can really do a lot of damage against Borgie's team. I'm surprised we didn't see it last game.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same
there's really nothing on Borgie's team that it doesn't at least hit neutrally, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm. And
Max Guard, close combat.
That is a dead
boy
Incineroar.
Max Hailstorm will not go through the Max Guard.
No. Now
And
it's
here
Amoonguss
comes
time.
Amoonguss.
The kind of just what sealed the last game for Borgie. Now let's see if Alola Borealis can get through it with the power of Haha Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Switching in the Gastrodon, Rage Powder,
Max
Wormwind,
taking it down to 10%.
Yeah.
Right? I think I guessed there.
and the -2 Monkey is not enough to kill the Amoonguss.
Nope, not at all.
But now Monkey's no longer Dynamax, so damage output increased.
Yeah, but he'll be locked into one move for the rest of however long this monkey stays alive.
Yeah. But realistically, with Incineroar down, and depending, like if the last Pokemon's Rotom Wash, that's the only thing that would want to take an ice move. But I think you want to switch the monkey out before never mind.
Yeah, there's not much you can really do there. We do
Rock
see
Slide.
Rock Slide.
You know what? The double KO.
That's pretty good.
That, I think, will cinch it. It's Lando T versus Urshifu.
Yep.
And
we got a
Haha
-4
monkey. A monkey clicking rock moves.
Yep. So the monkey, I was going to say, could
Missed.
be faster. Does
It
miss.
is, but Wicked Blow. Yeah, Intimidate doesn't matter when you got Wicked Blow.
I forgot about it always critting. But yeah. So we're going to game 3.
Yeah, first match of the stream, and we're going to game 3.
Good. That means Dozer doesn't get to eat. Alright, next match is up.
Alright,
I gotta switch
let's...
sides.
Alright, oh no, it doesn't update it. I gotta do it this way. Our plan for two windows didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta make sure we see the right side here. Gotta keep the sides we're looking at consistent.
Yeah.
Because consistency is important. So that Urshifu being really important for Regitake cleaning up game 2. What do you think Borgie tries to do to counteract that?
Honestly, I was gonna say probably the original opening was our best thing to see here.
Yep. Now,
We don't have to worry about fake out. We don't have to worry about intimidate, lowering attack and stuff. I don't even think we need to worry about seeing... Oh, we're seeing a switch very early on.
Yeah, Incineroar coming in. Another Dynamaxing of the monkey. Tailwind going up. Yeah,
Hailstorm.
Without that fake out potential, that Whimsicott lead really gave Alola the speed control they needed.
Yep.
And now they threaten a lot of damage on the Mungus, even with the Intimidate from the monkey on the monkey.
Yep. Yeah, this Amoonguss is in very dangerous range. We could also see like the Incineroar just getting hit with like a max rock, whatever it's called, but very unlikely. I think getting rid of the Amoonguss here is the best thing that you want to do.
Helping Hand tried to go for the double protect. Actually, max rockfall into the Incineroar, and it lives, getting off a parting shot.
Into Dragapult.
But still the speed
fake
control. There's no fake out. Yeah. That was a really I do think that was a really good move. The Mungus was going for the double protect. So it didn't get a sleep off. Now we get to see, yep, here's the rage power, but it's the max hailstorm taking out the Amoonguss. That threat of sleep now removed, and Whimsicott's taken out. Monkey got a lot of mileage out of those Dynamax turns.
Yeah.
And now it's all about minimizing potential output. You got Urshifu here really threatening both of these Pokemon.
Yeah, I would probably expect to see a rock slide here. We also have to remember that we have a +1 in speed over both these Pokemon at the moment.
Yeah,
but we do have to worry about the fake out.
So it's the last turn of Tailwind. Fake out's coming out. Yep, fake out onto the Urshifu. The Icicle Crash will not be enough with that attack. And then the Airstream should take out the Urshifu. Yep.
Yeah. And I think this basically is going to call it here.
So that Icicle Crash did about 37.6 to 41%. And
yeah. The problem here is that the
Dragapult is in KO
moving first.
Yeah, without the Tailwind. But the monkey...
Oh, Tailwind's up, by the way. Yeah.
Tailwind's down, yeah. Protecting the Gastrodon, and the monkey is dead. Parting shot does nothing. It's Gastrodon versus the world, and...
Does he run Muddy Water?
We did get through the last turn of Dynamax, so that's really critical. But with the -1 defense, and depending on what the last Pokemon is... and the Ice Beam into the Vanishing Dragapult.
Yeah.
So, and you can't even protect that because it will hit through Protect. Regieleki, the last Pokemon, which does not threaten the Gastrodon at all, but it doesn't need to.
So, yeah.
That was...
And that's going to be game 1 for Borgie.
Yeah, that was a really good adjustment from... So, a good adjustment from Alola going into game 2, and likewise a really good adjustment from Borgie going into game 3. So those are like some pretty decent games.
Mm-hmm. Very close.
Yeah, no. That Gastrodon would have... If the Gastrodon didn't have the defense drop and was able to live the Phantom... Was it Phantom Force? Is that what that move's called?
Yeah, it's Phantom Force.
Yeah, I can never remember.
Yeah, it's just that... The Life Orb Dragapult just hits way too hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
Dragapult...
Even if it did survive the Phantom Force, it was dying next turn to something like Dragon Darts, which would hit twice.
Yep.
So...
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and
so
you
we
just...
still got a few matches we're waiting for. Alola, Borealis, and Borgie need to put in the scores for theirs. We're waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4 matches from the looks of it. 5, actually, yeah.
Well, that match, despite being a best of 3, went in a pretty good clip, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looks like Soul won his game 2-0. That's interesting. I wonder what he's bringing.
Yeah, let's bring up the PKMONchampions.com/tournament.
And we got Melody
to
versus
open
Tapu
up
Nani.
the battle flag. Ooh. So let's see. let's pull up. Let's see if I have my scenes. Oh, I never put that scene up.
Good job.
We're gonna be.
Make a scene.
Yeah, we're gonna make a scene live on stream. So here we go.
So someone put a Dozer did a dumb in the chat.
I think I still enabled that. All right, so we're gonna duplicate a scene here. All right, we're gonna duplicate this scene, and then we're gonna go in here. We're going to remove that source. And we're gonna add display capture. Here we go, display 1. And then we gonna shrink this a bit, and you gotta put it underneath the overlay. And then boom, we made the scene. I'm gonna put it all the way down here. All right, so some things don't show up, and there we go. That we just made a scene, and now I gotta add a button for it in my Stream Deck, cause now we're just really lazy. There we go. Boom. Scrub streaming. Boom. And Liz had you with that Dozer did a dumb in the chat. So as we can see, Ms. Runa 2-0 over Ash. We're waiting. We saw that match. The results got to get put in. Let's see what others do we have. Charlie over James 2-0. Parish Trap Bunny 2-0 over Gladian. Tom
I really hope he's actually running Parish Trap if that's the case.
Parish Trap Bunny is a she, by the way.
Oh yes, she. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She was in the last tournament. If I remember well, she did pretty good.
Did she run Parish Trap though?
I don't remember.
That's a lie.
Tom Shung did pretty good from our last tournament as well. They went 2-0 over Pixels. Soul 2-0 over Darth Tester. Aldrich 2-1 over Legends. So really,
Aldrich is pretty good. Also, great guy.
Awesome. Yeah. This is. How many people did we get checked in for this again?
24.
24, but it looks like Pixels will be dropping because they unfortunately got to go. That's a move.
That's a move. But you know what? That's great. It's a lot more than I was expecting turnout-wise. Did we get like
an 80% turnout
we had
of people who signed up,
which is really good for like a showdown tournament. And like we had 31 registrants, and like last time I checked, which wasn't like sometime yesterday, I think we were only like a 21 spot. So did we get like 10 last minute signups?
we started today at 26 participants. People signed up.
Yeah.
And that went to 31 right before the tournament started.
Wonderful. Anyway, I remembered to hydrate 25 minutes ago in chat, which I need to make sure I do. Got my water here.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Does that show up on stream? Oh, so you guys know how I did the charity stream a couple weeks ago and raised $1,800 for Children's Hospital. I got a little like thing from it. It's like a sign, like a theater sign thing. You'll see it on stream in a moment, and it lights up.
Oh, that's cool.
And like I have some letters and stuff. I just put my username in it for now, because I wanted to see if it would actually show up on stream when I lit it up.
That's a little too bright.
As it's too bright. Maybe once I switch over, I'm gonna be using an iPhone 6 as a new webcam. Because there's that Elgato bought that one app, Epoch Cam.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. So looks like we're only waiting on 2 matches. Elias versus Kage, and Ikar versus Meta Knight. Melody and Tapu Nani just finished. Tapu won 2-1.
Ooh, another 2-1. Nice. points.
Cool.
Melody, was not thinking she'd do well, but taking a game off Tapunani, really good.
Tapunani won the last tournament undefeated in terms of Swiss matches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tapunani only dropping games to Tom Chung, if I remember right.
He dropped a few to other people.
Okay.
Other than that, he won every set.
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, my Wooloo plush is on stream. One of them. I have 2. I've got Wooloo Party here. They came in the mail yesterday. I also have the $90 delivery Pikachu TCG card.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, gotta love.
So, fun fact, the only reason I got that is I accidentally ordered 2 Wooloo.
Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't have hit the... It's only $20. It's not $30, I believe, but...
Yeah. So, this card that you get for free is going for $85 online right now.
Yeah, it's because okay, so like literally Pokemon is going through the Beanie Baby craze right now, where everyone is just seeing it as like an easy investment. So anything that's like limited quantity is like going through the roof.
Yeah. Juggle the Wooloo.
Don't want to dent them.
I tried.
But yeah. There we go. Great.
That's gonna be a clip in chat somewhere. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I almost closed the stream. Whoops.
That would have been a clip.
The Wooloo's like landed on my mouse and actually clicked start recording, which almost clicked stop streaming. Am I sure? I am not sure. I was planning on... So here's the thing with the Wooloos. I was thinking of getting... I have twin nieces. And when I ordered 2 on accident, I'm like, oh, I'll just give both of them to my nieces. But then they showed up. And I saw how cute they were. And I'm like, my nieces can get a different gift.
Am I? Just order 2 more.
Just order 2 more. Yes. Hey, Stitchlax. They're so cute. I need to order like 30 more.
Just like a Wooloo pit.
Yo, can I sleep in a Wooloo pit? That sounds amazing.
You should buy 1,400 and something. See if they'll send you a shiny one.
I'm down.
That's right. There is the life-size Mareep too. It's like 600, isn't it?
Hey, new donation goal, chat. Not for charity this time. Well, for the charity of Dozer sleeping.
I don't think that would be a good pillow.
Look, do you remember the old, like 90s life-sized Pikachu?
Yeah, it's $500.
That's what I use as a pillow.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, here's a clip of the Wooloo. Is this the Wooloo Juggler? Juggle the Wooloo. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I love how all this downtime stuff is just gonna be like me moving my hands because I'm literally just testing burning at this shit.
Heck, we only got 1 match left. Elias 1 versus Kage 2 up.
All right.
We're just waiting on Ikar versus Meta Knight. What country is CL?
Yeah, can we just point out
That's a good
the country diversity we've got in this tournament? Like, a lot.
Yeah, let's see. We got.
Like, I don't know the
There it is.
like ranks or for Battlefly country wise. But we got several U.S. players. We got some, I think that's Berlin. We got Great Britain. We got Hong Kong. Is ID India?
ID is Indonesia.
Indonesia. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we've got US, Canada, we got Belgium, we got Spain, we have Hong Kong, we have Chile for Meta Knight.
Ah, that's Chile.
Yeah.
Yo, that's awesome.
EC is Ecuador.
That's what I was thinking, Ecuador. Yep. And their name's Ecuador. So, I'm down. I appreciate that kind of patriotism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do like just the sheer amount of diversity. I do believe Parish Trap is also Great Britain.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. That's what this time slot's really good for too, because it's like you hit a good range of places that can play.
So Ecar 1 versus Meta Knight 2-1.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna generate round 2 here after screaming at everyone.
Screaming at everyone. All right.
Hey, it's what announcements are.
You know what? This is fair.
Yeah. All right.
Tournament participant. So that was a pretty fast round 1, actually.
Yeah.
It's 40 minutes.
So I'm generating round 2.
Yeah, I expect we'll go at a pretty good clip here.
56. Then 10 minutes after that would be OSIC. 42. Okay. For this one, let's do Soul vs. Chung.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game.
That'll be a really good game.
All right.
You guys are the streamed match for this round. Please send at Dozer the invite. Legends. So the really funny thing is, Legends said, "Please don't send me against Aldrich for round 1," and he got Aldrich for round 1.
Oh no.
Eldritch was actually one of the people who helped run the roast.
Oh, okay.
He's a great guy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to see all these people show up, just in general. Miso, thank you so much for the community outreach making this tournament function. It's great. I hope people are enjoying the stream and all of its shenanigans of mostly us just sitting here. Wondering. Oh, wow, lots of noises came through in one moment. Whoops.
Did they just drown Dozer in pings?
Probably.
No, so I had another tab of Showdown open, and all of the previous matches' sounds played at once.
Oh my god.
You gotta love it.
So you just hear this, ah! And I'm like,
That's one way to emulate what the apocalypse sounds like.
I also love that this Wooloo clip has floof in the name. That's hilarious.
Yo. Alright, let's see. I was gonna check something. I forgot what I was gonna check. Oh, that's right. I was gonna actually check. Is it this window I want to look at? Is it this window? Where'd my... Well, I lost my stream dashboard.
Good job. Good job.
I must have closed it at some point. I mean, I popped out the windows that I need to look at most, which is chat and the activity feed.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to go and see how everything else was going on. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. Thank you, Stitchlex, for the follow. That was 10 minutes ago. I don't have alerts up. I should probably, because...
Yeah, you should probably do that.
I should probably put alerts on. I threw this entire OBS scene together in, like, the 15 minutes before the stream. Because I'm a professional. Alright, let's see. I even had Streamlabs open. I'm just going to grab this alert box.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to copy this.
Have they PM'd you the match yet?
I do not have anything about a match. You didn't realize you weren't following yet. Yeah, I was like, wait, you're not following? You donated to the Extra Life campaign and you weren't following? Let's see. Browser. Alerts. Okay. Boom, there's an alert box now on the chatting stream. Proceed. So boom.
Oh, did we get it? No, we didn't.
No. That was me editing things. Twitch mobile app is booty though, so that's what I normally use to watch. Yeah, Twitch mobile app is really you. Can they get us that match link soon, or is there something going on there? You know, Miso?
Soul responded to them and said, "Yeah, just say. Yeah, just give me one moment," is what he said.
Okay, that's right. It's Soul. We'll just blame Soul for it taking a while. That's what I normally do.
He has to make a post on the social medias if he loses.
You mean do his job?
Yeah, he has to do his job. I expect to see a tweet that just said "I lost" on the official podcast account if he loses this.
I think he's made like 2 tweets, and they were really good. They were really good tweets.
Ah, my.
I think. Oh no.
All right. While we wait, more Briab on combo. Oh, it's fine.
Waiting for
He's literally full combo.
You're on by this round. Hey, Stitch, that means you just get to hang out and chat and see the Wooloos. Which is really what most people are here for.
Obviously. I don't have Wooloos, but like, I have Golder Tour Guide. It's pretty nice.
Okay, that is nice.
Like, honestly, like, when I saw it, I was like, I gotta replace all my supers now. Because it just looks so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and this guy's pretty sick.
Like, you know how I had branded my entire stream around my beard? I might change that to Wooloo.
Just make the Wooloo into your beard.
That
beard into Wooloo. Or a bearded Wooloo.
A bearded Wooloo?
Yeah.
I'll get a variant of my beard emote. There's just a Wooloo. It's just a Wooloo head photoshopped onto the beard.
Here, send your beard emote to me. Give me like... We got time.
We got
Nothing's
time.
being done right now. Send it to me. Let me see what I can do.
Let me
try to do something stupid.
Okay, let's see.
It's better than me going tour guide full combo. I win. Actually, I think porn scale would be better to summon there because that actually is full combo without extenders.
That should be easy to work with.
Yeah, that's super easy to work with. I mean, I wish it wasn't like clipping, but like we can make this work.
Well, that's just how it was drawn for Twitch.
Yeah.
Put Wooloo in the beard and give the Wooloo beards, or give the Wooloo beards. Tough decision. Ah.
All right.
Why don't we
open
put Wooloo in the beard and give the Wooloo in the beard its own beard?
Oh, new. What's the normal size for the emotes? Or what size is that?
1500 by 1500. Dozer
Okay.
shootout name. It is Dozer_streamcam. Let's type it in chat. Okay, I think we're going to be getting that match in a moment. Beardception.
I also love how you sent that to the group chat so that Miso also had to see it.
All right. So we got our matchup now. So enough dilly-dallying.
There we go.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I like some stuff here.
So, Soul side, we have Nihilego, Urshifu, Thundurus, Kartana, Tornadus, Rotom Heat. Really standard stuff. But Tom Chung, we got worse Rotom, which, you know what? That's fine.
Listen, it won last round.
It wasn't in play. But Whimsicott, Incineroar, Snorlax, Thundurus, and Spectrier.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Spectrier is interesting. Soul has Nutcore.
I mean, it's nut with 2 T's.
We got... I'm glad to see Stitchlex is happy to see Snorlax. Of course, Soul has Nutcore, Nihilego, Urshifu, Tornadus. Really strong core right now. Spectrier, like, I don't know what to expect.
Spectrier is he hits hard.
Spectrier is really fast, hits really hard.
It guarantees a one-shot on the Nihilego with the Mud Shot.
You know what? You right. All right.
Spectrier, I've also seen people use Grassy Seed with the Spectrier to increase its defense, so you can get a very bulky horse.
All right, we got
like
2 battles. Okay, we got 3 battles here.
Oh, okay. So they just loaded them all up. Okay, cool.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Works for me.
Also, if you pair it with it does enter Colossal Blacephalon. The Regieleki Electrowebs. And then the Spectrier murders the Blacephalon.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now it's just which battle are they going to do first on? I'm assuming the first one I was sent.
I would hope.
Well, whichever one lights up green.
There we go.
So we got the battle up. We're just waiting for that start button. I should probably just say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm very interested to see what happens here. We got some.
So
we have some very good options on both sides.
Mm-hmm. What cool story. You hate Blacephalon because you hate clowns, and Roger M made Cold Blacephalon a thing in the RVGC tourney, and now it's everywhere and you hate it.
That's right. I saw that on what is it? Cybertron put a video up about Cold Blacephalon.
Yep.
And I was like, finally he gets some usage. But I mean, man.
It's good. You proc the Steam engine. It's good stuff. He runs on Tom to win. I mean, Tom's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Soul's no slouch either, and Slow's running Nihilego, and Nihilego is super good right now.
I want Soul to win so he doesn't have to tweet on the podcast account that he lost.
Does Soul know he has to do that?
I don't know.
You should tell him. Tell him if he loses, he has to tweet out that he lost on the podcast account.
All right, we're seeing a lead out. Thundurus Kartana against a Whimsicott Spectrier. So
all right, so the Spectrier right
spicy
up
stuff
front.
right now. Yeah.
You know how scary Spectrier under Tailwind with Helping Hand support is?
But you know how scary Prankster Thunderwave on that Spectrier is going to be?
This is also true.
Yeah, like...
Do you know how scary the 10% mischance for Thunderwave is?
Terrifying. But I think both sides have some good speed control right out the gate. Yeah, Spectrier is insanely fast and it's going to hit really hard. Yeah, swapping out the Kartana there, you don't want to leave that in against the Spectrier. Dynamax Thundurus fake tears on Thundurus, but we got a Defiant boost on it. Max Phantasm
well,
killing
and then
the
it's dead.
Yeah.
And it's dead.
And we got Moxie boost.
But special. Spectrier showing "Do not sleep on me."
Yeah, the thing is like you just don't want to let it kill something. You want to kill it first, but
it's really hard to do when you get to just go big and click the nuke button on what's its base special attack?
155 or some stupid like that. Maybe it's not that. It might be like 135.
I think it's 130 something. I'm like, I don't think it's 150.
I don't know. Now it is, but
I mean,
no, it's 145. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's 130 speed, 145 special attack. And
Yes.
Soul throwing out the Urshifu single strike, which might still just get nuked.
Yeah. Spectre has Ghost and Dark moves and Mud Shot as its only attacking moves.
But Ghost Stab off of 145. Okay, then again, Sucker Punch is a thing.
Sucker Punch hits really hard. And
Dazzling Gleam exists. Okay, that's a
done.
That's a done deal. I'm not used to seeing Dazzling Gleam on Whimsicott, but with Urshifu single strike being so prominent, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It
Soul
does make a lot of sense.
just clicking that forfeit button, not wanting to give up any more information.
Come on, Soul, don't do it to us. You got this. I know I'm supposed to be nonpartisan, but I don't want to tweet on this account that just says I lost.
Oh, that was something. Okay, now which one of these is like, okay.
It's 50-50 at the moment. It's basically the same odds as hitting the right thing on Alex.
I just type in the one that I want them to use and hope they use it.
Also, it's throwing me off because I have Showdown on one like set of windows and then the stream on the other set of windows. So I keep going to the stream, trying to go to the Showdown game. Yeah, did you type in the one that you wanted? There you go.
Yep.
They're gonna use the other one.
Yep. Just I could see Soul doing that just to spite me.
Yep. Clops.
So what does Soul need going into game 2 to not have to tweet on the Twitter?
Good speed control right out the gate. Like,
but the thing is, you gotta. Soul doesn't have any fake out, so he can't shut down the Whimsicott.
Wait, Thundurus and Tornadus don't get fake out at all?
No.
I thought they did.
No. If they did, they'd be super broken.
Wait, you mean to tell me that Rotom Heat doesn't get fake out, and you're saying this is a great thing? But yeah, no fake out definitely
hurts. Because then the Whimsicott just sets up Tailwind for free, and the best you can do is match it, and you're still being outsped by Spectre. So, and we saw that it can take a Sucker Punch when Dynamaxed, and 3 turns is all it needs.
Alright, so we're seeing a Whimsicott Spectre late again against Tornadus Rotom Wash this time.
Rotom Heat.
Or Rotom Heat.
Okay, so I think what Soul needs to do is not Dynamax the Pokemon that's gonna get one shot right away.
Yeah.
Which means he has to figure out who Tom's... Guess, really, which one Tom's attacking.
Yeah, the other thing is like... Will either of them... Okay. Well, actually, Rotom Wash should... Or Rotom Heat, my bad. Should be fine. We see a Tailwind.
Tailwind,
See
Snarl. Not going for the Dynamax.
Max Darkness going onto the Spectrier, doing about 60%. Lowering the special defense of both. But the Max Tailwind here is going to be big.
Here's the thing that's crazy about that.
Max Tailwind.
He just instantly turned that Spectrier into a support Pokemon. instead of a Dynamax sweeper, and Soul was 100% expecting the Dynamax sweep.
I don't.
And we have no knowledge of anything else on Tom's team.
Yeah.
And Soul has a really special heavy team, but this Defiance coming through on this Thundurus, Max Flare's gonna nuke the Whimsicott.
Yep. Special defense drop doesn't matter. It evens out. We see the Rotom wash now.
Sun is up, which is going to be lowering that Hydro Pump's effectiveness on the Rotom Heat. But this is looking winnable for Soul if he plays this Thundurus well.
Yeah, it's just...
I think that Snarl Miss was really unfortunate. Protecting the Thundurus, Shadow Ball into the Thundurus slot.
Really good.
Nasty plotting the Rotomosh. Max Darkness taking out the Spectrier. Critical hit, who cares?
Drop special defense.
Alright, and now...
This is the last turn of Tailwind.
And Tom has not clicked the big win button with Dynamax and has a +2 special attack Rotom Wash.
Yeah, that is pretty scary.
But it is also up against a +2 attack Thundurus.
Yeah.
Which is relatively scary, but... Thundurus,
there's no way it can't kill it. Like,
yeah, there's no way Thundurus just... Oh!
The Thundurus Dynamaxes. Max Lightning, killing the Thundurus.
Soul tried to go for the double protect, didn't work. And, yep, that's a tweet.
Still got 2 Pokemon. He's got the Urshifu and the Tornadus. And the Urshifu can't even be put to sleep.
You know what? Yeah. It is still not looking super great because this Tornadus is gonna die pretty fast.
Probably. Tailwind is off. No,
okay.
now it's back on for
Tailwind, Wicked Blow, Rotom Heat is down, Max Airstream on the Urshifu, and Urshifu's dead.
Yep. Your main kill option. Does Tornadus have... Oh, he's at +1 speed now.
But Tornadus under Tailwind, like, okay, yeah, it's if he's protecting in that situation. That did stall out the last turn of Dynamax, but I don't know what you hit the Thundurus with on a Tornadus.
Yeah, HP Ice doesn't exist anymore.
Critical hit Hurricane. Oh, it's not even
Flinch.
Hurricane.
Nope.
Went for the flinches, no dice. Now you got a tweet, Soul.
You got a tweet, Soul.
Sad face.
Very sad.
Air/flinches was the only hope. You play to your win condition every time. So Soul did that. And that was a good game. We got to see what Spectrier did. Tom's strategy on having the same lead but playing it completely differently.
Yeah, it worked really well.
That was... I don't think anyone expected that. Tom in chat, excellent play. I give that 2 out of 2.
Also, the last match we were waiting on.
Hey, cool. Soul said
apparently beat Aldrich. Huh.
Ooh, Tapu Nani, nice. Tapu Nani is really good. So
Alola beat Melody. Oof.
Oh, poor Mel. But hey, good for Alola to get a win.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the
let's pull up the bracket.
Yeah, let's pull it up. We're looking at round 2. Where are we?
Was that a so that was a 2-0 victory for Tom, right?
Yes, that was a clean 2-0. That was a 2-0 and a handshake. Except not a handshake. We're in COVID will end. End to online.
Elbow bump.
Elbow bump. There we go. So Alola 2 over Mel. Darth Tester 2 over King. 2-0 Ikar over Charlie. James 2 over Equidude. Elias 2 over Spooks. Tom 2 over Soul. Tapu Nani 2-1 over Eldritch. Gladian 2-0 over Meta Knight. Borgie 2-0 over Perish Trap Bunny, Lilypad 2-0 over Mizruna, and Legends 2-0 over Kage. Oh, it looks like Kage is a drop.
Yeah, Kage dropped, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Yo.
So I'm gonna generate round 3 here real quick and commence with the yell.
Does that mean we're back to even numbers then?
Yep. Oh, there was a follow notification. Where was that follow? Who was it? Thank you for it.
Turn on Streamlabs. Read
Roger
the things.
M. Thank you for the follow. Look, okay.
Oh my word, we still had a lot of time left over. We barely made it to the round loss.
Yeah, it was 20. It was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, we clipped through that. Oh, where's my stream labels? That's what I need. Okay, here we go. I have too many windows to juggle. Why do I do this to myself? I need a third monitor.
Yes.
I can't believe
let's do let's do Tabunani versus Ika.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
You guys will be the streamed match. Please pass at Dozer. The link when.
Alright. Also include the showdown name if they want to do that. Here we go. Here are the follows that I can replay. We got Stitch Slacks followed, thank you. And then we had Roger M follow, thank you. Let's requeue that as well. Come on. There it is. Love the fast pace. Let's go showdown format. I know, right? Alright.
Did I just hear let's go showdown format?
Yes.
Okay, because my head immediately went to let's go Pikachu and Eevee showdown format, and I was like, why would anyone?
Miserable.
Oh gosh, that was... I know one person who enjoyed that format.
What's wrong with them?
It's Venge.
Okay, you don't need to continue.
Poor Venge. This is the same man who loves Ubers.
Yeah.
The Alpha VGC format. JK never played it. Let's go VGC. Yes. That is... See, that's what we're going to find out. They're going to release... Let's
sounds like hell. There's only like 2 stereotypes in the entire format.
They're going to release Let's Go Johto, and then we're going to have Let's Go VGC.
It's Let's Go No, it's Let's Go Johto Sinnoh.
Let's go Johto Sinnoh.
Yeah.
Instead of going to Kanto in the second half, you go to Sinnoh?
You go to Sinnoh. You get the Shinjo ruins.
The Shinjo ruins. Yo.
That's canon.
That is canon.
It's also canon that you got a level 1 of the
legendary
the
legendary.
The gods of time, space, and antimatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get some F's in the chat? Can we get some F's in the chat if you've actually seen that event?
It seems wild. I saw that event because at the time I was a dirty little cheater with an action replay.
Me too.
We got an F from Liz. I think you're the only one I know who's actually seen that event legitimately.
You needed an event Arceus to do it. So like who actually was gonna get the event Arceus to do it?
It doesn't need the event one. All you need is an Arceus.
But that was the only way to get Arceus.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. What you did was you spawned an Azure Flute into your inventory to a Spirit Pillar before you were supposed to be there because of wall hacks, and then you ruined your game because you realize, oh, now I can't get to where I need to go later.
Mm-hmm.
G, F, and G.
Actually did. I tried it around the 3rd gym, and I went up to Spear Pillar, spawned the event, and afterwards I realized, oh, now I can't get where Cyrus is going. This is gonna be fun.
That's hilarious.
Soft lock your game by catching God. Alright, so what match were we given again? Tapu Nani versus
Tapu Nani.
Yeah,
Melody?
versus Ikari just told Tapu
Ikari.
to challenge the monster.
Alright, awesome.
Where are my... Oh, I was like, what happened to my showdown thing? And I realized I searched Shinjo Ruins on it.
Yeah. Oh, are you juggling and running this tournament in 2 different Discords, Miso? At this point?
People are trying to make me do.
It's like people didn't read that this is in the Champions Discord.
What? People read? What?
The Catholic Church does not approve of this literacy.
Oh,
the Catholic Church does not approve of Pokemon VGC.
Alright.
Hey, let's go.
Tapu Nani just asked me for your showdown name.
Yeah, I got it. I got a question from Ikar too. That's a Dozer_streamcam. We should just like have that pinned somewhere.
Yes.
And before like someone realizes anyone can just invite me and we'll join, even if it's
Some
not the
random
stream
game.
match.
There we go.
Okay, we
It's
got
up.
Ikar's here. Game 1. Let's.
I like what I'm seeing.
Ooh,
I like what I'm
see
seeing a lot.
Celesteela. All right. Up. We got game 2, and I'm waiting for the third one. If there is a third one. Yo, Tapu Nani's team looking fresh.
We see a nice, we see some familiar things from last game.
Yeah, Tapu Nani running the Nut Core. Or the Ton Core. Can we call it the Ton Core?
No, Nut's funnier.
Of course.
It also goes nuts.
It does. And then here is the third one, Tapu Nani side. Alright, we're gonna have this from Tapu Nani's perspective. Here we go.
Need to open all 3 of these. There we go.
Alright. Let's go. So, we have a Firewater Grass Feeny Kartana Core as well on Ikar's side with Clefairy, Dragapult, Tyranitar. That is an interesting set of Pokemon.
Alright, we're seeing a lead of Whimsicott and Thundurus against Tyranitar and Clefairy. Setting up the Sandstream already, that's going to put some pressure on, but
oh, that
Tyranitar
was
Dynamaxing.
These
Helping
were like
Hand.
These were
Switcheroo.
like eject button.
Bruh.
Bye, Clefairy.
But I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the Clefairy doesn't have Eviolite anymore, but that
you
gets
get
a free pivot into
switch,
Rotom.
and then you just get to
death on the Thundurus.
Yeah, that's a you sacrifice your Dynamax to get rid of a really important Pokemon. I mean, you have Urshifu in the back, so
yeah.
I mean,
but now we have with Tyranitar, well, with Clefairy in the back, we have a small like damage buffer for later in the game.
Yeah,
just because it didn't get the kill.
Yeah, that's that Clefairy surviving with like 1% and being eject buttoned is really clutch. Because we'll see it here.
Tailwind, Wicked Blow on the taking Clefairy. The blow on the Clefairy. Max Knuckle doing about 64%, but raising the attack of the Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Making it. Ooh, here comes the Kartana.
So, Tapu Nani does have the speed advantage with his Tailwind, and the Max Guard from the Tyranitar right there. Does he read it? He does not. That's, yeah.
There it is.
There we go. And then a Beast Boost. But.
So we got.
Can Nihilego do it?
Well, Nihiliga's looking at a Kartana at the moment.
This is fair.
Like.
That was so quick. Who's winning? Who's losing?
Yeah, I think Ikar really.
Well, we also have to remember we have a +3 basically speed Whimsicott. It was weakness policy.
Meteor beam. That's
Oh
not
my
enough.
goodness.
That I think everything's dead. I think everything's dead.
And
Everything's dead.
superpower.
Everything is very
Everything
dead.
died. Going to game 2.
Our
I don't know why I was
very
surprised it's
analytical
common,
commentary is me just repeating. It's dead. It's very dead. It's deader than dead.
This is game 2.
All right.
I need to switch sides. There we go.
Oh, they're nice. Icar's nice here, and
Put the game numbers in it. It's
yeah,
super,
super
nice.
So Spook has already lost 2-0.
Ooh,
Wow.
I know Spook said that they were just kind of rolling with an in-game team. I think they said.
Right, so we're seeing similar leads from Akari with Clefairy Tyranitar. This time, Tapunani switching out for Whimsicott Celesteela instead. We're going to see what the Celesteela can do.
Yeah, I think Celesteela really good pick here. Having a much better matchup against Tyranitar Clefairy. And just all around being a really bulky, slower paced Pokemon. I feel like in that previous game, Ikar just really set the pace, got the momentum, and Tapunani was never able to recover. Celesteela, really good mon for just kind of sitting back, taking it slow, and trying to chunk through things.
Max Tyranitar, we see a Protect from the Clefairy, Tailwind on Whimsicott, Leech Seed, we don't like that, and hitting the eject button because we knew it was there. Leech Seed back to the Celesteela. So hopefully Ikar brought the Rotom Heat here for the Celesteela, because otherwise this is not going to be fun.
Yeah, the Rotom Heat would be really important for breaking
Switching back, we see a Dynamax on the Celesteela, Helping Hand, Max Steel Spike, killing Clefairy. Defense boosts all around, plus an extra special attack boost. Max Rockfall doing about 29 to 30%.
Oh my gosh. So, if anyone remembers, we talked about this a few weeks ago on the podcast. Dynamax Celesteela can be really scary.
Yeah, it is not pleasant at all. 2 more turns of Tailwind. We see Protect on the Rotom, Switcheroo, Max Steel Spike, doing negligent damage. Max Darkness on... That's not bad. A special defense drop on the Celesteela? That's pretty big.
This is looking really clutch, but the Urshifu coming in at probably the best time.
Yeah.
There's no Dynamax on the field for the Tyranitar to save itself. The Tyranitar has a lot of pressure on it. And the Rotom Heat taking the Wicked Blow and the Max Airstream, and that is enough.
Yeah.
That is enough.
The double up was enough to get it going. Superpower not killing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tapunani showing the power of the slow, bulky play of Celesteela Dynamax.
Could you imagine if Celesteela got stored power?
Yeah. I feel like this is a moment to also point out Celesteela does have Max Quake access, and that's really funny to me.
Sash. Dropping him down.
Of course, this is a special
Sacred
variant,
Sword.
so I don't expect to see it, but yeah, Sacred Sword Flash Cannon
with the double up, and then
that's another beast boost.
A Rock Slide.
Did take out the Urshifu, but
it's not gonna matter. Last one here, Thunderous. We got a minus defense Tyranitar, no speed. We're going to game 3.
Ooh, that was clean. Excellent adjustment from Tapunani there, bringing in the Celesteela. Just a really good option against Ikar's team. The only physical max wake for Celesteela, unfortunately. Yeah, that is unfortunate. So special variants, which are the better ones.
So it's Stomping Tantrum that it gets, right? Or is it?
Yeah. Either Stomping Tantrum or Earthquake. Or both. Okay. Thank you for telling them, Freddy, in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earthquake. Roger thinks Earthquake. Yeah, but anyway. So Icar doesn't exactly have a good answer for Celesteela, but there's the Rotom Heat, which is an amazing response to Celesteela. But you gotta get it to work.
Basically seeing the same lead as last time on both sides.
Yeah.
We'll see if this is going to change up the way things are played.
Mm-hmm. It very well could. I don't think you want to Dynamax the Tyranitar if you're Icar, unless Icar has a special tech or strat that we haven't seen yet. This would be the best time to pull it out.
Fire Punch.
Fire Punch. Yes, Max Flare Tyranitar is a thing.
Yeah.
We see Leech Seed.
We see a Rock Slide.
Mm-hmm.
Eject button, getting that Whimsicott out of here. But
Which
what's
is
Clefairy gonna do?
Icy Wind.
That's very smart.
Yes. Good adjustments from Icar. Not Dynamaxing Tyranitar out front, trying to play it a little bit slower. Not going super hard aggro, proccing the weakness policy. Does get the free switch into the Urshifu, but with the speed drop, things are looking a lot better.
Unfortunately, still with Tailwind, it's going to be a little difficult to eep.
Yep, Clefairy goes down, but you expect that superpower into the protecting Urshifu, though.
Yeah.
And here comes the Rotom Heat, and I feel like we've seen this before.
Mm-hmm. Switching to Kartana, Dynamaxing Rotom Heat, going for Max Flare.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is the Max Flare into the Celesteela Max Guard. This is the kind of adjustment we needed to see, but will it be enough is the question.
Yeah.
Sacred Sword
so
will take out the Urshifu.
The Urshifu go down.
Yep.
Beast Boost on that. Max Flare hitting for only 54. Max Airstream hitting the Kartana, triggering the Sash, and boosting its speed back to regular. But I believe this is the last turn of Tailwind? Yes.
So not really.
Yeah.
Whimsicott coming in. That eject button being really useful for Whimsicott to just set Tailwind and get out to set it again later in the game.
Yep.
On top of being a really funny switcheroo tech.
Yep.
That's the true strength of eject button Whimsicott. I feel like too many people hard in on the gimmick and don't take advantage of the free switch after setting Tailwind.
Mm-hmm. So we see the Tailwind, Air Slash, killing the Kartana. We're probably going to see the Celesteela dying here, though.
Mm-hmm.
So we have it evened up. Well, not really evened up.
I'm assuming Heligo in the back or Thundurus, one of those two. Yeah, here's Thundurus.
Thundurus. So the problem here is that this Thundurus is going to do a ton of damage to something.
Yeah, Physical Thundurus is really common. I believe that's what this is. Running Superpower can drop the Tyranitar.
Yes.
And the Rotom.
Because we did see it Dynamax game 1.
Yep.
Dazzling Gleam is going to do negligent damage to the Rotom. The Protect's working really well there, and we miss the Overheat.
Overheat miss. That matters a lot.
You hate to see it.
Tyranitar forcing to go for the double protect. Weakness policy being procced off the Dazzling Gleam, but Superpower going to drop the Tyranitar.
Yeah.
And this Overheat's going to connect, and it
wouldn't have killed anyway.
It wouldn't have killed, but would have made this match a bit more winnable. But
unfortunately, with the chip damage from Sandstorm, that will be enough to potentially.
So. But the Rotom Heat can't live the Whimsicott. So ultimately, I don't think that miss mattered too much.
No, because he would have had to get a double protect.
Yeah, he still would have had to get the double protect. But if he did land it and got the double protect, things would have been a bit different. But it's definitely still super unfortunate to see the that miss.
Yeah.
Okay. So who won that, by the way?
Tapu Nani did 2-1.
2-1. Ooh.
Just barely. That last game was, I don't want to say just barely, but it was really, that last game was a nail biter. That was a really good game 3. We've seen some pretty good games so far.
So that's the end of all the games again.
Oh wow.
We're just plowing through this.
Yeah.
We had another drop, unfortunately, Perish Trap Bunny, with the final words of "fuck allies."
Ooh. That's a mood. That's a mood.
That's a mood.
You know what? I don't blame anyone for that drop message. Ally switch as a move is cancer. Let's say it.
Nah.
Ally switch would be fine if it had the same distribution as follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ally switch's problem
not okay,
is
because everything under the sun gets ally switch,
yeah,
and only a few mons get follow me.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of things get it for literally no reason.
I mean, how hard is it for something to move sideways?
My right shoe that's in front of you isn't fake adding, it's ally switching. Why does it get ally switch? Who knows?
But it does.
It's to cover the psychic type one.
I think ally switch also wouldn't be super bad if it had like a protect timer on it, so you couldn't do it multiple times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think
except make it so it always fails turn 2 instead of the chance, because that'd be even more cancer.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly, I think the biggest problem with it is the fact that they turned it into a TM or TR or whatever it turned out being. Like, I think it's has it always been one?
No, it was. So in Gen 7, it got turned into a tutor move, which really upped its distribution.
That's right. Yeah.
And then in this generation, I think it became
a
TR. Yeah, or a TM, one or the other.
Yeah, TR 83.
Yeah.
And just like how much was given it, it's too much.
Yeah. Like, lots of really strong, bulky support Pokemon get it.
Yeah, it was a TM in Gen 5. That's why I was confused.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure it was a TM at some point.
But nothing learned it in Gen 5.
Yeah, things that learned it, things that recently got it. the Clefable line, the Jigglypuff line, Rapidash line, Gengar line.
So we're gonna bring in at Melody versus at Legends VG. Could you guys send at Dozer a link?
Yo.
Cool.
Roger here. Ally Switch would need to auto-fail second time to improve. Yep. The chance to fail could be even more annoying because now RNG comes into the mind game of calling it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, definitely. I think the biggest problem with the move is that they just gave it to way too much stuff this generation. Like, literally before this,
many things that you can't possibly remember what gets ally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much, and it's not even like psychic types only. It's like
it really should, in my opinion, it should fail second term always and be restricted to ghost and psychic.
Mm-hmm. Maybe flying types, but like. Why does Kingler get it?
Because in this format, what is it? Follow Me is... For Follow Me Rage Powder, we have what? We have Indeedee.
Yeah.
We have Amoonguss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else gets Rage? We have Volcarona for Rage Powder.
Volcarona gets Rage Powder.
Butterfree.
Butterfree
does get Rage
original
Powder. One. Yeah. This is not good, but
it was our only one for a long time, though.
It was, and it was used.
Throwback time. When people were first discovering Hatterene and Indeedee.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was using Duraludon to beat it.
Stalwart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like part of what made Duraludon really strong early VGC 20 was its ability just to be like, no, you don't redirect.
Mm-hmm.
Mel in the Discord reminding everyone to hydrate.
Yeah.
What was it? There's actually a bunch of bugs associated with Stalwart and Propeller Tail.
Oh yeah. There were. I mean, that's a weird mechanic to probably program around with all of the moves and abilities that Pokemon has. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got Battle 1 here.
Oh, I forgot we were waiting on a fight.
On stream. All right.
Wait, I just closed the wrong thing. Why is Showdown not my first, like, one of my first things when I type in? Alright.
You know, I used to be able to just type in Pokemon and then Showdown would just pop up, but now it's like 3 things about the podcast, Pikalytics, and then Showdown.
Bad day.
Alright, so let's look at these teams. So Melody, we got Ice Horse, Dusclops, Regieleki, Tapu Fini, Galarian Moltres, Kartana. Super solid team on Mel's side.
Hey Dozer, can you DM me the link, because it's not because I refreshed the page like right when they sent them.
Yeah, I will do that super fast. And by super fast, I mean like literally as I'm talking. We got Mimikyu, Reuniclus. There we go.
Regieleki, Dusclops lead. We're gonna see. Please load. Why are you not loading? There we go. We're in now.
How much? We got 3 Trick Room setters on the field.
Wait, you tell me Regieleki doesn't get Trick Room? Man, this mon's bad.
Alright, let's see. We got 3 Trick Room setters next to a Regieleki.
There's some very bold moves going on right now.
Light screen coming up. Is this dual screens Aleki? Yes, it is dual screens Aleki.
Expanding Force.
And then there's the Trick Room to bring in Ice Horse.
Yep.
And now what's going to try and stop Ice Horse? Because Ice Horse is terrifying.
I don't know. Woodhammer Mimikyu.
Woodhammer Mimikyu? Are you sure? So Nightshade, Breaking Disguise, excellent use. Expanding Force, not a lot. Hailstorm, that's dead.
Very dead.
That is Mega Super Ultra dead.
Play rough, evening it out again. I don't know what you bring in here. Unless you brought the Stack Attack. If they brought the Stack Attack, hey, let's go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Are we going to see a Stack Attack get big and try and take out the Ice Horse?
Try?
I think that's the only play you can make.
I was going to say, I don't think it's going to be a try situation.
I don't know. Ice Horse, super bulky. Stakataka, also super pretty strong.
Stacked. We'll see.
All right, we got a big castle on
big
board.
Tower.
Steel Spike into the Dusclops.
Oh, okay.
Getting the defense boost as Ice Horse max knuckling. Oh, okay. All right. Dusclops is down. Getting, good choice to isolate the Trick Room setter for any late game shenanigans. Especially if you're confident that Stack can drop Ice Horse, because Stack will underspeed in Trick Room.
Yes.
And we got 2 turns left, so even if Ice Horse goes for the max guard this turn, which it does, Steel Spiking into the horse, Swords Dancing the Mimikyu, Scald, and there it is. Yeah. So I think that's what Legends was reading, the Protect on the Ice Horse at turn 1, and it did not, but Ice Horse has done quite a bit of damage, but our Mon lineup is still even on the last turn of Trick Room.
We got a pretty scary Mimikyu here, too.
Yep, and Nido Queen is really interesting, except it's dead. Chilling Nay, we need to drop the Ice Horse. We did not drop the Ice Horse. Do we avoid the burn? We do. Oh, there's Messy Terrain. Of course we avoid the burn. That reminds me, Scald on Tapu Fini. Interesting choice. But with the Trick Room going down, Mel does take the first game. I have seen so much Scald burns, I forget Misty Terrain will just say no.
Oh, no, so Mel actually won game 1?
Yeah. Mel won game 1 quite convincingly.
Quite easily.
Ice Horse, too strong.
Oh.
Ice Horse, so Game Freak made a 580 base stat Pokemon with bad special attack and bad speed. So all of the stats had to go into the other 4.
Yep. All right.
And it makes a monstrosity where you have 100, 130, 110 defenses and like 145 base attack.
Wooloo believes we're in for a good game. So does Wool too.
And so does my cat, because now she wants attention.
Get the cat on stream.
Is she? I don't know. I'm kind of just holding her here. No, she's not. What are you doing? Ow.
Oh, we see cat on stream. There we go. Also, very sad that Wooloo's evolution was not called Wool 2, but Dubwool is basically the same thing, so we take it.
Why are you smacking me? Why are you hitting me?
So, Legends
All right.
leading Bulu Mimikyu against Dusclops Aleki once again.
Yep.
We have frisked the safety goggles on the Mimikyu, Citrus Berry on the Bulu. I forgot to check the frisk stuff in the last game. Zach, do you want to look at the old replay?
Yeah.
Okay, that Aleki put up the Reflect.
Mental Herb on Reuniclus.
And Mental Herb on Reuniclus. All
No
right.
Trick Room allowed.
Yeah. This does mean Regieleki will get a light screen up, but see, this is where the mind games start. Does Mel go for the Trick Room again? Does Legends call that Trick Room? Or does Mel not Trick Room while Legends calls the second Trick Room and Trick Room's for Mel?
Who knows?
Who knows? This
It
is
could
like
be anyone's room.
this is the like I like using Trick Room to try and stop Trick Room, but it does put you in a mind game scenario.
So we see the Volt switch into Kartana, Sword Stance on the Mimikyu, Rock Slide, maybe getting a flinch on Dusclops? There we go, we like the flinch there.
Oh my. You know what? Where there's a Rock Slide, there's always a way.
I'm really hoping I see a Wood Hammer Mimikyu in grassy terrain. I would lose everything.
I need to say though, that flinch is tilting.
No Trick Room.
No Trick Room. Kartana gonna get big instead, taking out
Killing
that
the
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu like it's nothing.
This should get the I don't
there's
think
the
you
Wood
go
Hammer.
for the Trick Room here though.
No.
Instead you're gonna use you're all in on the Kartana, which is a really good plan B.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. This is still a really strong situation. Until you see the Heatran.
Yeah, Heatran's pretty good here, but this Kartana's more than likely Sash, so I don't think we have to worry about too much of anything.
Yeah. Well, a double up would hurt. We could always... So, Heatran has good
Double
spread
up
fire
would
moves.
hurt, but I'm pretty sure you can kill the Tapu Bulu right now.
Yeah.
Let's see a Max Heatran. Max Knuckle.
There's about 50%. Max
Max
Flare.
Flare.
Not Sash. And they
Okay.
did go for the double up. Nightshade into the Heatran now. Dynamax Heatran, not something we see a lot and
No.
has been talked about, but not something you want to sleep on. It is very scary.
Yep, so we get the Regieleki back in. Could potentially put up another screen, could Volt Switch again. We'll have to see where it goes.
Yeah, I think
We also don't know what the last Mon is, so...
We don't. I think we're all assuming it's Glastrier, but based on the Trick Room turn 1, in which case it's really tough situation here. We get the light screen up, Rock Slide. Trick Room is up. So the Aleki now very, very slow. But also I want to point out, this Dusclops is super hella bulky with the +1 defense from when the Kartana was on the field. This is going to be a pain to kill. And we've seen it use Nightshade and Trick Room. I don't think we've seen any other moves off of it. Stakataka coming in though. It is Trick Room. It is stock. And the stock's going to be +1 defense. Which if this is Ice Horse in the back, is really good for the Stakataka. And it is the Ice Horse. This is a pretty tight situation.
Yeah,
This could easily go either way. Gyro Ball does a chunk to the horse, but haze off the Dusclops. Close combat into the Stakataka. This is big. What does the Heatran do?
We could see a heat wave here.
Does the Heatran, does it land? And there goes the Ice Horse. What is the... Now it is Dusclops versus the world.
Yeah, this is not looking too great.
Now, if Dusclops has Pain Split,
it does.
It's doable. This is doable. This is very doable. Oh, never mind. Heatran's too strong.
Heatran hits like a truck.
And
we're going to be losing Light Screen here in 4 turns.
Yeah. That I thought that was super doable. Then the Heatran damage.
Mm-hmm.
Heatwave can miss though.
Heatwave can miss. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But will it?
This Dusclop very physically bulky oriented, but the Pain Split, Pinchberry Bulu, Wood Hammer, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Without the reflect,
going to game 3.
That'll do it. Yeah, we got a game 3 situation here. Really good adjustment from Legends. Melody still played that really well, from what I gather. I think that flinch early on spelled a lot of trouble. That really hurt Mel a lot. Super unfortunate flinch.
Just the denial of Trick Room early on made everything a lot harder to get into.
Forced Melody to go to a completely different game plan than they were probably planning for, Dynamaxing the Cortana.
Mm-hmm.
Just to try and get some kills on board, which really just...
there we go.
There we go. I almost said rad. I can't type.
What else is new?
The Wooloos are in the way. I mean, they're not in the way, but like I'm trying to type on my keyboard.
I've got a full BA combo on my keyboard right now, and I could probably type fast.
Alright, so here we go. I want to see what this Nidoqueen does. Oh, hey, look, Legends is granting my wish.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, it's got Sheer Force.
So we see a switch up on both sides of the field.
Unless, and I'm not saying it is, but unless the Nidoqueen is specifically for the genies and has a rivalry.
I mean, okay, so the Nidoqueen ice beamed into the Galarian Moltres, and we saw a weakness policy proc after a really strong backstep. This is looking pretty good for Bell after turn 1.
Oh. This Moltres is about to start killing everything.
Yep. Reflect going up, Airstream into Heatran. That's dead. We got a super fast Alecki. We had a super fast Alecki.
That's fine. You want it out of there now.
Cortana.
Your win condition is now the Moltres.
Yep. I think I think the hard dedication to the Glastrier Trick Room, the first 2 games, really put Legends in a situation where they're planning to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. And condition them.
Yeah, conditioning, classic conditioning. And then Mel brings out the Moltres, but if anything can do it, it's a Stakataka.
Mm-hmm.
But the Stakataka has to survive these attacks first, and it does not. Ooh, that crit. I don't know if that mattered.
It did not matter. Definitely did not matter.
Cortana goes down to the Flamethrower, but the damage has been done. 2 KOs. Now, Legends has been able to match the KO count so far.
The only problem here now is that we have a Moltres, which is more than likely going to one-shot this Tapu Bulu, and a Tapu Fini, who is going to do a ton of damage to the Nidoqueen. I think this is all in Melody's favor right now. Yep,
yes.
Nidoqueen is down.
Hands down. Nidoqueen.
And All the Moltres has to do is hit the air slash, and
there
it is game for Melody.
Mel brought the backup strat right at the end there, and Legends just was not prepared for it at all.
No.
I think
so that means Melody has taken 2 rounds so far when she expected to take 0.
That sounds like
Good
Mel.
job.
Good games. Oh, let's go and so I think like Melody's team is really strong, and I think the strengths of how polarizing those 2 modes are with Moltres and Trick Room mode really makes it hard to play against that team, because you gotta spend game 1 guessing which mode it's gonna be, and then game 2 you gotta prepare for whatever ripped through you, and then
Game
maybe
switch.
And then in game 3, like if Mel brings the same mode both game 1 and game 2, you've adjusted to it, you have your game plan, you're feeling comfortable in game 3, and then the Moltres or the other mode comes out, and you just can't
deal with it.
Can't deal with it. And it looks like most of our matches are done for round 3. Or was
we're just waiting on Tapu Nani versus Alola. We're waiting on Gladian versus Asperger. Gladian just won that 2-1 actually. So then we're waiting on Sol and Meta Knight.
All right, let's see. Mel. I'm looking at the wrong round. Yeah. There we go. I was looking at round 3.
We've been
Mel's actually 2-2. So if she never drops a game, she can make top.
Yeah. You missed the juicy post game. We were just talking about how strong your team is. Don't worry, there will always be the VOD.
Yeah.
No, that was a great game, both Legends and Mel.
We have one. We still have 2 people who are undefeated.
Oh wow. Yeah, no.
Tapu and Lily.
Yeah, no. But while we're waiting on these game results to come in, tried to predict Legends, saying they tried to predict too much in a dumb way.
It happens.
That's fair. But hey, Legends, you brought Nido Queen, and that immediately earns respect points.
Yeah.
But no, it was a situation of like game 1 was just really well played. I think like game 1 was super solid by both players, but Mel had the matchup advantage, the team advantage there, because Legends team was not super strong against Hard Trick Room.
It's it's the issue with this format is that the teams are really this format's really diverse, as we're saying here. But the teams are all really polarized.
Yeah.
In terms of just how powerful they are, and I think this is just sort of standard for formats with lots of Legends. Legends are just powerful 580 base stats. So a lot of what can compete with them are also just really powerful mons. And so you get teams that just go off or don't.
Yep. But oh gosh, what was my train of thought? Like Mel in the first game, so one thing I think is really interesting, the Dusclops Regieleki lead was not something like I expected to see at all. But it
does
works.
Make sense, though.
It works in a really interesting way, because you have the really fast screens out the gate to make sure that Dusclops doesn't get one shot. And then if you get the Trick Room up, Regieleki's probably going down in the next turn, but that will give you the free switch you need into your Trick Room setter. Your Trick Room sweeper.
Even if the Regieleki lives, you have the slowest possible Volt switch.
Yeah, so
which
it's
is
just
very good.
No, so no matter what, Regieleki either lives and Volt switches out or gets a second screen up.
Yeah.
Which both of those are good, or it goes down and it's like, yeah, you're down a Pokemon, but it's already done its job and it's cleared the way for it guarantees the safe switch into your Trick Room sweeper, which when your Trick Room sweeper is Ice Horse, that is a nightmare.
Yeah, so when I'm on ladder with my Ice Horse team, and the opponent kills my Indeedee for me, it's just like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's just free.
Okay, it looks like Meta Knight won 2-1 over Soul. We got that in.
Yep.
Okay, we're just waiting on Tapu versus Alola. That's really a real nail biter there.
That would be a good matchup to see. We'll have to catch replays. We will have to catch replays. I hope people are saving the replays.
I'm happy that Spook is winning some.
Yeah, Stakataka over Isource. Okay, we here at the House of Champions stand Stakataka 100%.
Yes.
Okay, we stand Stack, but
yeah, no, Stakataka is amazing.
But Ice Horse,
it's good, but it's not a pile of bricks or a Dragon Quest reference with its shiny.
Let's see what the Woos have to say. What do you think? Stakataka? Ice Horse.
It is stack all the way,
Stack?
Or as Dakota would call it, Snack-a-taka.
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 Snack-a-taka. So I think a team most people are putting off right now is a Sunroom team with Stock on. Because Torkoal and Stakataka ruin Ice Horse's day. Ice Horse does not want to see either of those on the other side of the field under Trick Room.
Yep. And normally Steel types don't like being in Sun, but Stakataka is not weak to Fire because of the Rock typing.
Yep.
Also, it deals with Metagross really well. Stakataka can set Trick Room. And then if you can get in Torkoal, that Metagross does not want to be on the other side of the field because it's taken a Max Quake and an Eruption.
This does a lot of good stuff.
You know.
And then, of course,
people in chat
are
agreeing with us that Stack over Ice Horse.
Easy.
I think the thing is with Ice Horse is Ice Horse can snowball really easily. And it's a really simple, strong strategy. In tactical play and game design, there's something we talk about called foo strategies, which is like first order optimized or something like that. It's the first optimal strategy that players will find, and the reason it's the first optimal strategy they'll find is because it's very straightforward, and it's very strong, and the effort into power out is a pretty high scale.
That's why people were using Metagross really early on as well.
Yeah. And that's why most early format VGC teams are like Trick Room, Weather, good stuffs from old generations. So there is that going on, but and like those strategies are like really, really good. Don't get me wrong, like foo strategies are still really good, but that doesn't mean they're the best. And very rarely are foo strategies the best. You
see them a lot on lower ladder in game, especially.
Yes.
The entirety of the format, no matter what changes, just because they're like you said, the easiest. When someone's new to VGC, they see it and they go ooh. And a lot of these, like it's not hard to obtain a Metagross. It's not hard to obtain the things you need to trigger its weakness policy.
Yep. Tom Chung in here, hot take. Metagross is not that good. I mean, I think I'd agree to that. Metagross's usage is definitely, when you look at the higher parts of the ladder, slipping from where it was.
I definitely think it has a place. If you expect the Metagross, it will rip you a new.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing about Metagross. I think, though, the self-weak proc weakness policy Dustclap strat is not that good.
No, I think, honestly, like, Metagross, it's a weird thing, but, like, it's not that it's a bad mon, it's just right now it does not have a good niche for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that just do its job so much better.
It's a strong physical attacker that's weak to fire in a format with a lot of strong physical attackers weak to fire.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really just the thing.
Like, it gets
we might
bullet
be
punch.
Here a bit, because it looks like Tapu Nani and Alola didn't start fighting each other until after 11:45.
Bruh.
Okay.
So at most they've been fighting each other for 10 minutes. So that's a big bruh moment.
Yeah, clear body plus Quake / Shield Spike plus coverage is definitely good, but I think it needs more support to thrive than people originally thought. Yeah, I'm gonna go pull up some stuff really quick.
Oh, I don't know if you guys have been seeing this, but the Regirock weakness policy.
Yeah, we talked about it.
The weakness we didn't talk about the weakness policy, Regirock, on the show. We talked about Regirock in general, but we didn't have team lists. And
I can get you guys a pretty good team. It's by 45 mice. They've managed to bring it to top of the ladder on Showdown.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm looking for the champions. Here we go. Here is. Oh, why did my music stop? Here, let's switch playlists. That's probably why it stopped. Yeah, we'll just yawn into the Regirock and call it a day. I'm gonna bring up. I need to update the spreadsheet with the actual results, but we do have. So here on the Champions Podcast, we have a spreadsheet that we use, and we try to log as much VGC data in it as possible, and it's got these really cool filters and stuff that we can go through it, and it breaks down a lot of data and stuff. I mean, we use this a lot when we're talking about the show. So if you want to look at like Metagross, its performance in Players Cup 2. By the way, Miso, if you have a result, just feel free to stop me. We can go over here.
We're still waiting on Tapu and Alola to stop beating each other up.
Yeah. So here we see all
faster. 3.
We see all teams in Players Cup 2 that made the top cut and what bracket they were in that ran Metagross. And you can just kind of see the general builds of the team. There's some really interesting and cool ones. Like here in the Oceania, you had Patrick Carroll's team with the Stoutland and the Regirock and the Lapras and the Latios. You know. And then there's like Amoonguss is really common on these teams because like out of the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 teams. 6 of them, which is 66.67%, had Amoonguss on them. 44% had Incineroar. 33% had Lando T. You know, so they're good, but like that's the first thing I'm noticing on just the team building patterns with it is more of them are running Amoonguss. Because if we look at just all teams with Amoonguss on them, let's see. Yeah, about 40% of teams that had Amoonguss on it had Metagross, which I feel like is a higher ratio than all teams in general that ran Amoonguss. Because there were 15 Amoonguss and there were 9 Metagross. So at least a little less than half of those Amoonguss were on teams with Metagross. And that is an interesting correlation. Now, these are all just correlations. I feel like I should point that out. And this is a really limited data pool when we're looking at Metagross and how Metagross fares in the format. And I don't know why I went on a tangent about Amoonguss. I just found that data point really interesting. But we're looking at the team compositions here, and they all like are pretty solid teams. But then if we go over to Nimbasa City Post, and for people who actually made it to the next round of the tournament, how many of them had Metagross? And that's the one thing I haven't looked at yet. Oh, hey, look, here's the Colossal team.
Okay, it is over. Alola actually won.
Awesome.
Nice.
2-0, apparently.
Nice. So
you could almost say his body was Reggie.
His body was Reggie. Oh my. So out of
Hey, I had to make that joke eventually.
Out of all 9 of these teams that had Metagross in top 16, only one of them made it into the top 4 to move on to the next phase. And that team was the Marcus Spontels European team, which had, let's see, the Thunderous Incarnate, Gmax, Rillaboom. We had Metagross, Incineroar, Rapid, Gmax, Urshifu, and Porygon 2.
I think we're gonna have let's do. We haven't seen these. Ash vs. Charlie. That's Stitch.
Awesome.
Works for me.
Y'all, for real? Yes, Stitch. Why? Why what? Who'd you match Stitch up against?
Could you please give the link?
You matched our 2 writers against each other.
That's hilarious.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Stitch and Roger.
Oh, they're your writer?
They're 2 of the VGC analysts, like the main 2 that have been doing writing,
okay.
And they're married.
Dozer.
Oh, they're also married.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Can we feature that match, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you guys have to do is you have to make them write an article about their match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loser has to buy dinner too.
Loser has to buy dinner.
Loser has to buy dinner.
I didn't know you 2 were married. Okay.
I'm gonna post that in an announcement. Also, Dozer says loser has to buy the other dinner.
They heard it. They're in chat.
Uh,
All right.
Be a bad influence, but I'm not gonna say it on
Screen peek.
I did not realize that, but now they're both gonna be on stream.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, we're gonna actually stream that match?
Yeah,
but of
do
course.
It.
Oh, yes.
We have to.
We have to. It'd be illegal not to. Here's the sad part. Now we're going to show everyone the play of quality of our 2 VGC analysts for the website when that eventually launches soon. TM.
That's fine. This is the what is it? It's the website video. It's just gonna be this match. And it's like this is how good these people are.
Yep.
And it would be great if they just threw. Don't actually throw, but like
it was just like
they like lead they lead Whimsicott, Dusclops both, and both do
Trick Room Tailwind.
Like I don't know their teams, but like that'd be pretty
That'd
funny.
be funny. All right, let's see. Another ping.
We're flying through this, by the way. We've been here for 2 hours. We're already at round 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. These Showdown tournaments clip at a really good pace. Yeah, they're creating the rooms now. All right. I'm looking forward to this. And y'all know Dozer_StreamCam.
I also think that's so a lot of people malign Showdown and all of that. But I think the major boon of a Showdown tournament is just how quick they go.
Yeah.
It's in and out.
Yeah.
It's super fast.
There's
It's easy to find the stuff for it too.
And unlike on Kart Game Freak, you have replay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You remember when we used to actually have replay on Kart?
Don't bring up the golden name.
Yeah.
You know, back in I used that a lot in Gen 6. I love that in Gen 6. Not only did you have the replay viewer, but you could save and share replays, and I think you do that in Gen 5 too.
You can do it in Gen 7. Gen 8's the first one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gen 8, isn't there supposed to be like a battle replay feature with Bank somewhere?
I don't think so.
No.
All right, so we're
That's the
getting
first I've heard of that.
hard Showdown links here instead of invites. So I'll copy these over into our group chat here. Oh my.
Okay.
All right.
Game 1. All right, so game 1, we see Roger M. Oh, he's gonna prove me wrong with Blacephalon, Mess Spirit, who I trashed on earlier. Colossal, Urshifu, Thunderous, and Rillaboom against Regieleki. Metagross, who we've been kind of talking bad on. Tapu Fini, Stack Attack, Rillaboom, and Moltres. This is
oh boy. Oh boy.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yo.
Hey, Dozer, you wanna make a bet on this one?
Okay, what's the bet?
Loser has to get the winner a shiny Mesprit.
Oh no. Do I want to take that bet? I don't want a shiny hunt in Mesprit. I don't want a shiny hunt in Dynamax Adventures. I still haven't gotten you the shiny Rotom.
That's right.
I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that. The shiny
right.
hunter.
We see a leader, Urshifu, Colossal, Tapu Fini, Regieleki.
Okay.
This is a Urshifu Rapid Strike.
Yeah, are we gonna see the Aqua Jet into the Dynamax Colossal?
We could.
We could.
We see a nice fire, water, grass, fire core.
Fire, water, grass, fire cores. Oh,
Colossal,
we're gonna see it. Gmax Colossal, Aqua Jet.
There's the Aqua Jet.
Does a lot of damage. Is it gonna
hit?
How's it? Vocalix is
dead.
destroying the Aleki, but Fini destroying the Colossal. Well, Stitch knew exactly where that was going. Then again, so did we.
Yeah.
But now Rillaboom, and how's Tapu Fini gonna want to deal with this Rillaboom? But then again, Galarian Moltres is on the field.
On the Urshifu.
In rain for Hurricane.
Max Guard, blocking, Surging Strikes, getting crit 1, crit 2. This could do it. There we go.
Oh, and that is a return strong KO. And hey, here's Stacky Boy. Stacky Boy.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure Roger's got this game unless something goes very wrong.
Oh no. Hey mods, can you take care of that in chat?
Oh, I got it. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. Either you or Liz. I don't know if Liz is still lurking.
Sign out and
what happened to chat?
It's just
follow
spam
bots.
people.
The spam bots.
Spam bot. Ooh.
Okay, so we missed that turn, but it was Grassy Glide. A lot happened, and Roger won.
Yeah.
High quality analysis. A lot of buttons were pressed, and somebody won.
We had to ban someone.
Yeah, so the bird went down. Grassy Glide from the Rillaboom, chunked at the Fini. Urshifu dropped Stack with a critical hit close combat. Fini's Max Starfall dropped Urshifu to the Focus Sash, and then it's.
Are you over in the next game yet?
I'm on the next game now.
Okay.
I was just getting caught up on
what happened.
Yeah, because we're like, oh, chat. All right. So, despite how hard swinging that game was, I feel that was closer than it looked. Because that did not look close. But
it was just the right trades at the right time.
Yeah. It was all about them trades.
I'm very curious what this Mesprit's gonna do.
Mm-hmm. I think the big thing in that game was the Regieleki got to do nothing because apparently, as we all know, Max Speed Colossal is really fast.
Yep, he still outspeeds Regieleki.
Yeah. You remember when we thought that Steam Engine only sharply boosts speed instead of boosting it +6?
Mm-hmm.
And then we thought it wasn't good. And now look where we are.
Yeah,
but if
we're
anything's gonna take care of this, Grassy Glide, Rillaboom. Yep, Urshifu's double protect on Roger's side. Grassy Glide into the Urshifu. Tapu Fini clicking Muddy Water.
Muddy Water.
Just kind of scouting there. Maybe hoping to get Max Geyser into the Colossal to proc Policy and Steam Engine without needing to self-proc.
Yeah, this...
So
the pressure from Rillaboom alone here is a lot. Because if it's just gonna kill the Urshifu.
Well, the Urshifu is Focus Sash, so the Urshifu can still self-proc the Colossal, but it will go down right after that and not be able to apply any pressure on a potential Stuck Attack in the back. So
we see the Aqua Jet, and the crit on the Aqua Jet. Oh, you hate to see it. Grassy Glide triggering the Sash, dropping down. We're seeing a Max Flare on the Rillaboom, killing it, and then Calm Mind. Instead.
So
very interesting.
That is interesting. I don't know what to make of that, but I think it's a good play. So I think Stitch really knows what they're doing here, because the Muddy Water looks like it would have been the good play, but it's probably not. And the
double up and Muddy Water to clear house. Another crit on Colossal too. Didn't matter.
No, definitely didn't. With the +1 special attack, which offsets the Sun, because I don't think that kills in Sun. Without the +1.
Half health already on a...
Yeah, but with Sun, and now we got Blacephalon, Rillaboom. Oh boy. So Rillaboom does put a lot of pressure on the Tapu Fini, but Power Bird exists. So Tapu Fini will go down here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see Rillaboom drop to this max airstream. Yep.
Last Mon here. I'm gonna guess stack.
Yep. I think that was the exact adjustment Stitch Slacks needed to make.
We see Heat Wave. Can we get a burn on either of them? Oh, Berserk. Oh, Darkness.
And that is a game. And a crit.
3 crits. Going into game 3.
Oh, wow. We need a game 3. Which they didn't even give us. Or did they? And I just didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Oh, here's game 3. Okay, I'll copy the link for you. All right, we are here. All right. You type in there when you're ready, because you get there second.
Why is it not loading?
Oh, I linked to him
with the channel.
I linked to the message. Copy link, not copy message link. Discord's dumb.
Thank you.
Or am I dumb? Both.
I don't know.
The answer is both.
All right. All right, so what changes are we going to see going into game 3?
I think it's on... So Roger went with the same lead last time, and I think we're going to see different... Yep, it's going to be the Blacephalon
Colossal.
That's what I was expecting to see.
Yep.
You don't have the pressure of the Grassy Glide is not as strong. You output more offensive pressure because you Mind Blown still hits the Rillaboom and the Fini. The Fini doesn't care about it that much, but it still hits the Rillaboom. And if the Fini clicks Muddy Water, which it really wants to do here, that doesn't change the fact that the Colossal is going to be setting Sun with the speed boost, and then that'll proc the weakness policy.
Grassy Glide, we're going to see a Mind Blown that is going to kill Blacephalon, unfortunately.
But it kills the Rillaboom, and we take that trade, and a Max Flare into the Fini is going to not do a lot, but setting the Sun does lower the Muddy Water damage, proccing the weakness policy, and there was no accuracy drop. Not that it matters on a
Dynamax Mon, but we see the Moltres. Honestly, I think the safest thing here is probably just going to be the Max Guard. Like, this is a very bad situation.
But even when you Max Guard, you're giving up that turn of offensive pressure. I think you almost need to go for the double.
Yeah.
Depends what you have in the back.
The problem is that none of these guys are going to outspeed.
Yeah, nothing's going to... Yeah, the Rillaboom will take out the Fini. I think
There's
maybe
just too
what you
much
can
pressure.
do is if you have stack in the back or whatever you have in the back, you can switch in on the Feeny to conserve the Feeny. Because you haven't clicked the Dynamax button yet. You can also... Okay, that's another way to switch.
We see a Protect. We
You
see
know
Grassy
what?
Glide into Feeny.
And then we're going to see
We
a
see
Vocalith into
Vocalith.
Stack. Stack lives
It does
that.
a ton of damage.
It does, but Stack lives that, and I think that's the important part.
Now, one of these things is going to die to a Grassy Glide, and then afterwards...
Do we need to... So, Stack can click Protect here and guarantee that it lives.
Oh, we're seeing a Dynamax.
Max Guard on the Stack. Grassy Glide's going to take out the Feeny. Stall out the last turn of Colossal's Dynamax.
Yep.
But we still have the Colossal to deal with. Even without the Dynamax, it's still a prominent threat.
Yep.
It's just a really obnoxious team to get around. If I remember correctly, Roger did an article write-up about... part of the article write-up was about this team that's going to be on the website in the future that he used to top cut... was it a Victory Road or a Rose Tower or a Mount Silver? There was an online tournament that he used this team to top cut. And it's what put Blacephalon Colossal on the map. So
we see the Heat Wave. Oh my goodness.
Procking the Berserk, Fiery Wrath. That's what you need to see, but it might be too little too late.
Yeah. And this,
the Vocalith is just so strong. GG. That was a really good game. I have to GG on that one. So, what do you think was the defining?
Honestly, that turn one.
That turn one.
Honestly, that turn one, just like he got in a situation where whatever was brought in on him he could just deal with it. Like it was that turn one, the Blacephalon and Colossal like working together in that way, and then also baiting the Muddy Water, like that just all played right into his hands to get the setup that he needed.
I think additionally something that's worth mentioning is, so just looking at teams, I think that Blacephalon Colossal lead and just so the two options of the Colossal lead is a really, I felt like it was a really bad matchup for Stitch. Cause that's just oof. That's an oof.
Yeah, that really hurts.
It's bad. It's a polarizing matchup, and I think this kind of goes back into something we were talking about earlier, where formats like these can be really polarizing with with so many very strong, potent Pokemon, and some of them really, really fast. And I think Stitch's team relies a bit heavily on Regieleki. I'm assuming it screens Regieleki by that team composition. And if you're relying on those screens to help your offensive Pokemon get more mileage, the only thing that's outspeeding Regieleki and OHKOing it is Colossal. And that's kind of unfortunate. I would need to actually check, though, the speed tier of Scarf Blacephalon versus Regieleki.
Regieleki, I believe, still outspeeds, but I can just check that right now.
Yeah. I think that would have been the only thing. But there you're also trying to call. It's a 261 versus 277 max.
Yeah.
Is it 277 Aleki or less? I should know which one it is. Yeah, your Regieleki is screens, having an opponent who can kill it before screens makes matchups hard. Yep, that's everything I was saying. 277 is Aleki. Yeah, so the Aleki is really good against the Blacephalon lead, but also it just gets destroyed by the Urshifu lead. So you need to call which which mode is being brought. And that's really hard to do.
Yes, Scarf. Yes, 261. So not even. Who's buying dinner?
Who's buying dinner tonight?
My.
Yeah. But you're picking where? That's how to do it.
That's fair. That's fair.
You better you better tweet at us the dinner results.
Yeah. Man, I'm so sad. I could have gotten a mess for it because I was gonna bet on Roger.
Okay, so it looks like the ones we're waiting on, Ash vs. Charlie should be in. So let me reload the page.
Yeah, let's bring
Ash
up.
and Charlie, you guys need to input your results if you're still watching this.
Yep, put your results in on the Battlefly. It was a really good match.
So we're waiting on Meta Knight versus Mizruna, Equidude versus Asperger King, and Legend Z versus Darth Tester.
All right. Okay, yep, those matches Roger put it in. It's right here.
Tapu Nani has won their match versus Borgi 2-0.
What's this 1-0 Darth Tester Legends? Was that a drop or
No.
a enter?
We're just waiting.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, it looks like Legend Z wasn't here. Let me ask.
Ah, okay. Also, I'm looking. Oh, Charlie over Ash 2-1. Those results just came in. Yeah.
Yep.
We still have. There's no one undefeated, but we have a few 4-1s. In Alola, Tapunani,
Tapu, Lily, Aldrich, and Tom. All 5 of those are really exemplary players.
Yeah, Alola, who's he's always here hanging on the streams. A lot of us call him Reggie. He's also from the art community. He hangs out. He's a cool dude. Tapu Nane's from the VGC friend group that Musora and I are in. So yeah, and it's a lot of cool stuff. Like I am surprised to see this strong output from these players, and I'm really happy with how things are going. This event's going really good. It's a lot of fun. There's been some really good games. we saw the partner match.
Aw, Stitch is dropping.
Oh no.
Oh
well. Stitch, I hope you had fun, if nothing else. This is normally around the time where if people have stuff to do, it's heading into round 6. Wait, are there 7 rounds or 6 rounds? There's only 6. There's 7? Okay, wow, we actually hit 7.
I mean, if we redid the rounds because of people dropping, we'd be at 6.
Okay. That's right, you're using the Rose Tower cut.
Yeah, I'm using... It's because of what I know. Oh, looks like I'm going to ask him, did Legend Z...
It was fun. Gotta go organize some Thanksgiving plans now. Understandable. Glad you enjoyed. Don't forget, we're going to be doing these once a month. You need a place to find dinner.
It looks like Legends showed up at Okay, yeah, no, so they just got fighting, so we might be here.
We might be here a bit.
Yeah, because Legend Z and Darth Tester just actually started fighting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's a big oof.
Well,
I'm surprised Mel is doing as well as she has. She's taken.
You're surprised that Mel's doing good?
She's 2-3, but she's taken a game from most people.
Mel's good at doubles. You know, she's got a good team. She knows how to play.
She's really hard on herself, though.
Oh yeah, no. I was about to say she's not confident, which I think is her biggest weakness. And because so much of Pokemon is about your mental state when you're playing. Pokemon is a cerebral game, and I don't mean like that in the we have big wrinkled brains because we play Pokemon. No, I mean like
you mean you don't?
You don't? Nah, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got big thick wrinkled brain, but
big smooth brain Dozer.
But part of my brain is see, my brain's like part wrinkle, and then like down the middle where all the important stuff is, it's pure slippery slide. It's like what were those things that you would put water on and you just kind of slick and slide back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s.
Hey, what's up, Gladian?
Gladian's new here. Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you've been enjoying the tournament. We've been having a good time. All right, looks like we got the Meta Knight Ms. Runa match in. Meta Knight won that one 2-1. We're going to be waiting a while on the Legends Dark Tester game. So we're just kind of here chilling. But like as I was saying, Pokemon's like a cerebral game where most of the... oh, thank you for the follow, Gladian. Most of what decides a game is done in how you think and how you approach and how you process the information. A lot of other competitive games, there's other elements like reaction time, reflexes, even though those are kind of the same thing, and there's more mechanical elements to offset the cerebral. By the way, please don't put John against Nani.
Do it.
I cannot say that we will or will not, but I can say
it's entirely up to the
odds are very odds are pretty high.
It's entirely up to the TO, who is unbribable? Question mark.
No, you cannot bribe me.
Not
Sounds
even
like
with
someone hasn't been bribed correctly.
Okay, so
can we bribe you with snacks? I can offer snacks.
You don't bribe me, because when you come to bribe me, I punch you.
What if I bribe you with snacks?
What if that's what I wanted?
What if that?
What if we're masochists? I mean, we have a competitive Pokemon podcast, so obviously we already hate ourselves. You know, that just comes with the territory.
I don't think you get yourself.
You what?
I don't think you guys hate yourselves enough.
I don't know. That reminds me, speaking of not hating ourselves, I need to take my meds.
I was about to say.
Dozer, you gotta start taking care of yourself.
His alarm went off like an hour ago, and he just never took it.
No, that was one of my wake-up alarms, okay?
Oh.
Okay, so all we're waiting on now is Equidude and Legends. Meta Knight won their match against Ms. Rona 2-1.
Alright.
So representing Chile there.
Nice.
Here's the problem with the meds thing. My pill bottle fell, and I can't get to it right now.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Right on the edge of being pushed out of Top Cut.
Oh, I lied. It fell on the side of my shelf that's closer to me.
We got a lot of people here who are right on the edge of being pushed out of Top Cut. Oh.
That bubble.
That's the bubble. I mean, it's tough competition out here right now.
Right. Yeah, so we've got 13 people who could potentially make Top Cut, right? No, we got 12 people who could make Top Cut.
So half of the participants got it.
Yeah.
That's insane, though.
Oh, it's over. Darth Tester beat Link.
Oof. Well, we got the results in. It was a 2-0, 2-0, and an elbow bump.
But both of them are out of Top. So we're just waiting on Equidude. So
Equidude and Asperger King. All right. So you know how my birthday was on October 27th?
Yes.
I just got a message from one of my friends, like one of my best friends. We've been friends since we were like 12. Of a happy birthday gift. And he's like, "Wait, my months are messed up. I just realized your birthday was last month." And the best part is, the last message he sent me was the exact same GIF a month ago on my birthday.
Rick.
And he sent this over Facebook,
been muted.
where it tells you whose birthday it is. Wait, you've been muted?
Yeah.
This entire time?
Yeah, I must have hit the alt button at some point.
The dream is dead right when you had hope. You still played really... Oh, we gotta hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate.
Drink. Take a drink.
Take a drink.
I'm so...
Hydrating's for the weak.
Hydrating is important, Muso. Are you hydrated?
I have never hydrated.
I'm so happy I grabbed this bottle today, because otherwise I was gonna have to like drink either water or craft beer. And goddamn,
there's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not even a funny joke. Of course there is.
Look, most beer tastes like water to me.
Exactly. That's why you get craft beer, so it tastes different.
Okay, fair.
Like it has.
I don't drink beer at all. I pay no attention to beer. I don't like beer.
It's just like a banana pie.
I'm thinking Bud
IPA.
Light. Ah, that's right.
Yeah. You're thinking of trash beer that you use for cooking at most.
Ew.
Yeah, no. No, you use beer for cooking. Have you ever had beer canned chicken?
Oh, I've had beer cheese soup, but I wouldn't use cheap beer for cooking.
No, no. You just use like a cheap beer for cooking, like just.
Like beer canned chicken, yeah, for that.
Yeah.
I was thinking beer cheese soup, which I like.
No, like that. Use it for like ribs or something like that.
Yeah, no. You're pretty good. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna go and spend like a ton of money on beer that I'm used for cooking? Hell no. I'm gonna buy the cheapest thing possible that isn't Pabst Blue Ribbon, because I don't want to be depressed.
Yeah, Legends, I'll make sure to bring a good team next tourney. Hard Trick Room isn't it? Who would have thought? Hard Trick Room can be good, but Tapu Nani, have you seen Legends team? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's something.
That's pretty good.
Tom, one more win and you will probably drop. Oh, okay. I mean, you got through the Swiss rounds, most of them. Like that's the reality of a Swiss tournament is a lot of people are only going to play the first half rounds. You know, some people, there's two people who play through all the Swiss rounds: the people pushing for top cut, or the people who are just playing for fun. So either people at the top tables or people at the bottom tables. People at the mid tables normally drop out. It's 3:30 a.m. over there. Yeah, nah, you're all the way over in Hong Kong. The fact that you're still awake is a miracle. Don't ruin your sleep schedule too much for Pokemons. But we're glad that you came here and hung out and play. It was a great time. Great time.
We got what? One round left?
Yep,
and then
Wooloos are cheering for you. We got 7 rounds of Swiss.
Oh, that's right. 2 rounds.
Yeah, the Wooloos are happy for you, and they want you to go count Wooloo and get some sleep when you can.
Speaking of Wooloo, you should look in chat.
Oh no, which chat?
Our chat.
Okay. Is that a Mighty Anna with a Wooloo and the Dozer beer?
Yes. So I was looking for Wooloo, and then I was like, man, what if I searched Wooloo.
I gotta pull
PNG,
this up on stream.
Is the first the Mighty Anna in sheep's clothing is the first thing that came up.
Oh, wrong
and
button.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny. We're gonna make that.
Here we go, chat. This is what Zac made. We're here for the Champions Monthly VGC tournament with our mascot.
Literally is
whatever the hell
this is everything that screams Dozer. It's a wolf, it's a Wooloo, and it's beard.
That's everything. New emote. A dog in sheep's Dozer.
That hurts.
You gotta have one of the point reward things for the Wooloo.
I'm gonna actually check Equidude verse.
Right.
Okay.
Equidude has disappeared.
Look. Oh no.
I'm gonna just give Asperger King the
Equidude disappeared? Okay.
This is well past.
Yeah, it's been so long. If they just haven't shown up, we can assume they're out.
I'm gonna say at least give them a game 1 loss.
I gave him two game losses, so I'm gonna pass this on.
That's good.
All right, we're moving on to the next round.
Works.
Mariana clothing. Oh my gosh.
Round 6 is up.
All right.
I think I have instant emote uploads.
Round 6 is not updated for me yet.
It's because I haven't done it. I like to type out the announcement first.
That's fine.
You know, don't mind me. I'm not totally going to look to see if I can upload this as a emote on right now while we're streaming.
Ace fan.
Save image preview.
I'm just gonna do what I've always been doing. Detach seer.
Testing your hands.
Yes.
Isn't that what you do when we're recording too?
Only when you're talking about VGC.
Okay, it is up. So we will give. Let's see here. Tapu Nani versus Lily Pad.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let's put tier rewards, emotes. We got a tier 2 emote slot that I need to still use, so that's what we'll do.
All right.
Okay.
We're looking at two of the only 1 losses fighting each other.
Oh wow. This is I'm naming this emote cursed.
Both Lily and Tapu are very, very good.
All right. So, Lily and Tapu are who we're going to be watching. Yeah. We'll have another Tapu game, which is going to be nice to see.
Head over there.
Don't blame me. Blame the list picker.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna repaste the showdown name in the announcements chat for people's convenience. Oh. All right, here we go. We got game 1 here from Lily. Ooh.
All right. So game 1. So we haven't seen any of Lily's teams yet, and she's riding Dracovish. It's a Dracovish.
It's a funny fish. It's funny fish,
it's a
man.
funny fish.
All right. Oh wow. Okay. Chandelier, Mamoswine, Tyranitar. Wow. Hold on. We got more battle links.
Mamoswine is definitely an option that, like...
I mean, Mamoswine, back ever since Gen 5, Mamoswine's been the genie killer.
Yeah.
So...
with genies being popular again, it could be time to see it back.
Okay, we got all 3 now. Awesome.
Yeah, it's the funny haha Pokemon.
Funny haha Pokemon. Yeah, we have not only seen Funny Monkey on stream, we have seen Funny Fish on stream. There's only like 1 more funny haha Pokemon that we haven't seen, and that's Regigigas.
The
Wooloo's fell.
Or Dimmadome.
Or Dimmadome. I don't think Dimmadome's a funny haha Pokemon. I think Dimmadome's a funny meme Pokemon. Hey Dozer, other caster, and chat. Hey Bob.
Hey, what's
other
up, Bob?
caster is Zac.
Yes.
We do the podcast thing. And the Wooloos.
All right, we're seeing a Tornadus and double genie lead with a Whimsicott and Thundurus. That's a lot of genies and
Wow.
1 fake genie.
1 fake genie.
He's just like, I am a cloud.
There's a lot of clouds on screen, and not the swordsman kind.
All right. Seeing the switch here, did we predict correctly on what's getting wild charged? Max Airstream instead.
Mamo barely hanging on there. Max Airstream taking out the whims.
Yep.
So they're trading Airstream targets. Nihilego coming in. Ah, yes, Nihilego about to show why it's kind of really scary. I really want to see Nihilego do something.
Come on.
Because it's really... Come on. Do something. It's a good Pokemon. It's just...
Airstream again. Oh, we didn't see an ice shard.
Oh, here we go. We're about to see the Meteor Beam. We're about to see the funny move.
Yep.
Oh, almost.
Steel Spike killing the Nihilego.
You know what? I think that's all it needed to do, though.
Urshifu Tornadus.
Right, what exactly makes it scary? Oh no. Meteor Beam is Power Herb Meteor Beam. So Meteor Beam is like Skull Bash, but for special attacks, and it's a rock move. And Nihilego has an insanely high special attack stat.
And the Rock Stab.
And the Rock Stab.
That's the important part.
Like Nihilego has a special attack stat of 127. Which isn't like insanely high, but it's high enough.
It's pretty high. Tailwind, Max Airstream into Genie. Ooh, the crit kind of sucks there.
Yeah, I don't know if that mattered, but you know what?
But the Airstream triggering the Sash on the Urshifu.
And then
that
the
will
Wicked
get the
Blow,
kill.
And that's... Yeah,
the question here is what the last mon is, and it's Dracovish.
Funny Fishman. If anyone can do it...
Listen, if this Dracovish has Rock Slide, it's game. Does that have Rock Slide? Does that have Rock Slide? Nope, never mind.
It gets outsped.
Even when sashed? Yeah.
Yeah, even when scarfed. Yeah.
It's scarfed, yeah. Unfortunate. Going to game 2.
That was game 1. Game 2. Oh, you also were typing, except I typed more and included a smiley face.
Yeah, well, I got to the point, so.
You know what? You right, but smiley face. You know what's weird? I made an entire scene that is the showdown battle with both of the caster webcams, and I have not been using it.
Beautiful.
But I'm using it right now. It's literally right here. We should probably be using this.
There we go.
But I like the full screen because look, but it's showdown. Who cares?
Yeah.
Also, I need to bother Angie to see if she can update that with our website once it's made. But anyway,
so
talk us through the lead, Zac.
Yes, we got a Tornadus Mamoswine lead, followed up with a Whimsicott Urshifu lead from Tapunani. Hey, what's up, Cookie Dude? So, we're gonna see Tailwind. We know we're seeing Tailwind.
Yeah, we're seeing double Tailwinds. Mamo, not in a super great spot here. I think Mamo was expecting a double Cloud lead, which is what we call Genie plus Whimsicott. And not an Urshifu single strike lead, which is a great call from Tapunani, and here we go.
Glitching out, going for close combat. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, and the crit is terrible to see.
Foregoing the Tailwind to knock the Urshifu down to its sash. Urshifu, huge threat. So getting that down to its sash early is really useful, but that chunk damage that the Thunderous had to take to get in and get in this position is no bueno.
Yeah, that crit really hurt.
But
it's now within single strike range, so
I will say, if we can take down... Oh, we got the eject button, Sucker Punch.
Yep. We got Tailwind up.
So we got Tailwinds on both sides. Lilypad's going to have the Tailwind advantage. And this could be the time to bring in the Mamo. The Ice Shard is going to really threaten the Urshifu.
Mm-hmm.
Urshifu does have Sucker Punch, and so this is the question where which of them is gonna go first, which is based on speed. But
we see the Dynamax.
We see big Mamo. Sucker punching Mr. Genie Mam, not the Mamo. Mamo Dynamaxing. We're going to see a max Hailstorm in before Mamo's like Ice Body or something.
No.
Snow Cloak. There's no way. It's got Oblivious.
Snow Cloak, that'd be awful.
It'd be funny.
I was gonna say it's either that or it's Thick Fat.
I'd be willing to bet it's Oblivious, because Oblivious is Intimidate immune.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they buffed it in this gen like that.
Yeah. But Nihilego comes out. So, does Lily maintain... Well, the big thing here is, once again, it comes down to speed, but Mamo caps out 145. Yeah, Nihilego outspeeds at max airstream. Critical hit.
Another crit.
Ooh. Tapu Nani getting some really strong crits
and
here.
Meteor
Beam into the Mamo. I don't think that crit mattered.
It didn't matter.
No. But now that we've got Big Genie against... But now the Tailwind... Tapu Nani's Tailwind is down, so if there's any time for Mr. Fishman to do the thing, it's now.
We see it protect. We see
Rain.
Dance. Fish
Oh! That is what needed to be done.
Yeah.
Tailwind
We see a
reset.
Tailwind Fishiest Ren to end the game.
Funny Fishman! What a read, Tapu Nani says.
Take me by the hand, lead me to the clouds.
I just had to type thank you, Mr. Fish. All right.
There. I win. My happy face is happier.
You got the big happy face.
Winnier.
All right.
Snowcloak Mamo would be miserable.
It'd be cool looking. Imagine a move randomly missing against Snowcloak Mamo and everyone just crying inside.
And then them being like, no, it's Thick Fat.
Dracovish is the only thing able to T-pose without arms.
Yeah. No, Piani can't.
Piani can't. All right, so we got Mr. Genie Man, Big Mamo against Double Genie. Well, Double Clouds.
Max Guard, Tailwind, Ice Shard
into the really good call from Lilypad there. That's
into the Nihilego.
Okay, now this is where things
get awkward.
Get a little scary for Lily, because this is a lot of offensive pressure on the field on Tapu Nani's side. Not only do you have the full health Thunderous, but now you have the Meteor Beam from Nihilego. Plus, you've got even Tailwinds, so the speed control's neutralized, but you have max Airstream potential. It is just...
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. I'm looking at the speeds really quick. So, like, Mr. Genie Man Tornadus is not going to be able to threaten Nihilego at all. So Nihilego is going to be able to attack before Mamo, unless Mamo is just going to click Ice Shard if Mamo stays in. I wouldn't be surprised to see Mamo switch out here, because it is under a lot of pressure, because we know it cannot take a max Airstream plus a Meteor Beam. I think even if it Dynamaxes. If it Dynamaxes, it might live, but it will take a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it'll move behind them.
Yeah.
Like, it won't have the priority to hit that Ice Shard.
Yeah, and it will be able to, if the Mamo Dynamaxes, which it's doing,
we see a Dynamax.
It'll be able to take out one kill. Air Slash could flinch.
Air Slash
they're
could
not
flinch.
doubling up. Alright, we took out that.
Meteor Beam. And...
Not enough.
Hailstorm does kill.
That's what I was going to say. Mamo, if Mamo isn't double targeted, it's going to pick up a kill. Nihilego is faster though. And here we here's where things get really interesting.
So let's see.
Yeah, so the Urshifu puts as much... Like,
If you can
Urshifu's
get
offensive pressure is enormous here.
If you can get the Urshifu down to Sash, you have a kill this turn because of the hail.
Yes. Mamo's
We have a max guard.
Yep.
We have a Sucker Punch. Super power.
Crit takes out the Nihilego. Alright, I think that is what you needed.
Thing in the back was the Whimsicott.
Yeah.
Honestly?
So, here's the thing. Both Mamo and Thundurus are in KO range of a Sucker Punch from Urshifu, I think. Well, maybe not Mamo, but definitely Thundurus. Mamo's
100% in range of Sucker Punch.
Yeah, no. Let me double check Mamo's like percentage. What is it, 25%?
Yeah, it's definitely in range.
It's about 40%. With the Dazzling Gleam, definitely.
Fly.
Wicked Blow, yep. Fly is the max Airstream move that most of them are using, but Fly can only hit one. But here we got Mr. Fishman, and we know that the Thundurus is faster than the Urshifu.
Yes, but the Whimsicott can... Oh, protect.
Double protect. You're going to stop the Fly. You're going to scout out the Vicious Rend. Get Hail Chip damage on the Thundurus. And the fish. Dazzling Gleam.
And that's gonna basically call it.
That was really good. That double protect from Tapu Nani got them out of a really tight situation.
Mm-hmm.
Did Nani win?
Yes.
Yes. Tapu Nani won.
Ooh.
Fly was a throw.
I don't think Fly was a throw.
I don't know if I'd say it's a throw, but Fly... I don't think would have been
questionable.
So let's see. I think if you're expecting the Urshifu to target down the Thundurus, Fly is good.
Mm-hmm.
Because then the Wicked Blow misses, but the Thundurus focused down the Mamo, which took out the Mamo, brought in Mr. Fish for free, but then the double protect was a really easy play to make.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will say I don't know if Fly was necessarily optimal, but it did put Tapu Nani in a situation where they just click the right buttons, make the right call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't know I had Protect on both. That was the other thing. Whimsicott with Protect, not super common.
No.
All of my Whimsicotts run Protect for precisely reasons like that.
Yeah, no, I run Protects on Whimsicott simply because it's fake out bait.
Yeah.
But if we go to Pikalytics here, we can see that Whimsicott run Protect on only about all ladders, only about 27% of Whimsicott's run Protect.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you go higher up in the ladder, that's not Whimsicott. That's the one thing I wish Pikalytics would do, is when you switch between the tiers, it would keep what Pokemon you had selected.
The other problem is that it was at minus attack from the superpower, so I don't think Wild Charge would have ended up killing anything. It would have done minimal damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so all we're waiting on is Meta Knight versus Borgie and Tom versus Glad.
Awesome. But
cool.
Yeah, and higher on ladder, Whimsicott's Protect is like the 4th most common move, but it's like only a few percent higher than Helping Hand, because it's like 31% usage versus Helping Hand's about 29.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, would just assume the next turn Protect from Urshi though. If it had been, Wild Charge was the play. If not, Fly was a fair bet, I guess. Yeah, that game 2 read put Nani on the back foot. Yeah, that game 2 was really good. All of those games were like really good, down to the wire. Rotom is so much better than it has any right to be. Rotom Heat is really good right now. I've been saying this since Soul told me that, and I realized, oh yeah, you're right. I've been saying that since like basically the start of the format. It's strong. I was running a more bulky Rotom set a lot, but the Nasty Plot Rotom Heat set I think is the better set overall.
It just hits hard.
It hits really hard. Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's very, very good.
Yeah, no. That's all right, Mel. Your team. Yeah, the Rotom Heat's a tough matchup. But that's why Rotom Heat is good, is because for Melody's team, if I'm remembering correctly, because it's Ice Horse Trick Room with Dark Burb. And Rotom Heat is good against those things, which are really good in the format, which is why it's really good.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, because Rotom Heat goes even against Feeny, in my opinion. Easily KOing Feeny depending on the spread. Doesn't care about Regieleki. Lando T Rock Slide, sure, that can hit, but otherwise you don't really care about Lando T. Incineroar not hitting you too hard. Urshifu Single Strike can hit pretty hard with Wicked Blow, but Urshifu hits everything hard with Wicked Blow. You know, it deals with Glastrier, it deals with Metagross, deals with Kartana, helps you out against Galarian Moltres, helps against Rillaboom. It's just really good.
Urshifu, so I was talking with a few people, but the only thing keeping Urshifu in check was Togekiss.
Oh, I've been saying that, yeah.
And so with Togekiss gone, I would say Tapu Finney's not a very good replacement for Togekiss in terms of keeping Urshifu in line.
Definitely not.
It's a lot slower. I guess it's the same base speed as Togekiss, but it doesn't really have that Oonga Boonga that Togekiss had versus Urshifu.
Boonga, yeah. Legends dropping now. Thanks for the tourney. Pasted tourney team in general for those interests. All right. Hey, Legends, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the tournament run and chilling with us.
All the fun games.
Yeah, no, it's been an excellent time. Remember, we'll be doing these monthly. Wait, why is Urshifu good? It's really strong. It hits through Protect.
Yeah.
It just like straight up ignores Protect. It has moves that have 100% crit rate. Like, it's just super strong. Poison Jab on Choice Band Urshifu makes the Feeny match way more playable than it should be. Yeah. I mean, you're running Choice Band Urshifu at that point, which, I mean, I prefer Focus Sash just because
it's kind of frail.
But still, like 130 base attack off of like Wicked Blow, which is basically like a 120 base power move that ignores defense boosts. You still prefer Rapid Strike? Banded, that thing is nuts. Yeah.
It is time to go on to the next round. We had
next round time.
4 people leaving. We had Equidude and Ms. Rona who didn't show up. We have Legends and Borgie dropping.
Yep. That'll happen in the later rounds.
Yep.
So we're going on to the last round here. I will scream at everyone, and then we will begin.
All right. You know, I can never read an announcement from Miso anymore that isn't in a screaming voice. Same on Sash.
You've never heard me scream, have you?
I have not.
I don't think I know where my phone is.
But I'm imagining it, and that's all I need.
I'll be right back.
Choice Band is great on teams where something else needs Sash more other than that Sash over Band. Yeah, I think Urshifu needs the Sash to just live more turns on the field. And by live more turns, I mean at least one. But yeah, we're going into the last round, this best of 3, and then it's what's it for top cut?
So Swiss is going to be X2.
X2? Alright. How many
there's gonna be a lot of people in top cut, Jesus.
How many are we looking at for top cut?
After this one, we have 8 people that could potentially make top cut.
Oh my. Is it just going to be a 1-match top cut, or is it going to be a 2-match top?
It's going to be best of 3, 1 set.
No, I mean like a top 2 or top 4.
What do you mean?
Like, is it going to be 1 match? Is it going to be a bracket of 2 people against each other, or is it going to be like a 4-person bracket?
I think it's going to be like a 4.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
All right.
Basically, how many rounds of top cut? All right.
I think we're going to have 2 rounds of top cut. But top cut usually finishes a lot quicker than swim.
Well, top cut's single elim, and like people are in the zone come top cut. Isn't that right,
Yeah.
Woos? Woos. I'm just gonna give up the Umbreon, Lycanroc, and Arcanine mascot, and we're gonna be all Mulu now. Is Tom Chung guaranteed top cut? They ask. Anyone with only one loss, top cuts, right?
So Tapu, Aldrich, and Tom are the only ones guaranteed top.
All right.
Ukar, Alola, Lilypad, Charlie, Meta Knight could all lose it depending on the outcome of these matches.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have 3 people clinch. We might actually have a top 6. Depending.
We should watch one of the matches that's like in the bubble right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pick it out myself.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Also, Tom. So Tom, to answer your question, yes, you are guaranteed top cut. Were you still planning on dropping? Because it's like 4 a.m. where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Meta Knight versus.
Oh, Mel got last round bye. Yeah.
Yeah, Meta Knight versus Alola. Do that.
Oh, that's on the bubble. Ooh, we haven't seen Meta Knight. We have seen Alola on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. We're running out of people we have.
Well, that's good though. I like being able to show off everyone's team on stream.
And we get to see the monkey again.
We get to see the monkey. I swear, if Meta Knight has a Regigigas team, I'm gonna lose it.
Funky Monkey versus Funky Golem.
Monkey versus Funky Golem. Haha monkey, let's go. Haha monkey, let's go. Okay. Enough of me.
He's been doing really good with the Aha Monkey.
Look, don't sleep on Haha monkey. Funky monkey.
I really think people are sleeping on Aha Monkey this format.
Yeah, I know. Haha monkey is one of the better ice types this format. Fight me.
Mm-hmm.
No, because
I'm saying that
murders Landorus. It murders Thundurus.
It murders genies, okay?
It murders the genies. It has Flare Blitz for Ferrothorn and Ice Horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a ice type with fire cover. Sukuri.
You know what we really need for Haha Monkey? We need Haha Dank Monkey that is the Flaming Snowman.
Flaming. So I fought someone that did that. Tried to pull that on me earlier on last year. So he had the Funky Monkey and he maxed it. And I double targeted it, expecting it to be like a Choice Scarf version, and it maxes itself. And it has a Focus Sash, and he maxes it.
Oh my.
Yeah, oh my god. That was kind of dumb on his part, because I had max airstreamed, so I outsped it.
Yeah.
But it was really funny. I was like, oh, it's that. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I should probably be paying attention in Showdown for when I get this match thrown our way.
Yeah.
That might be helpful.
Oh, we already saw that. God damn it, I keep closing Showdown.
Why?
Because, like, I don't know, I don't use Showdown that much, so I keep thinking it's making a new, what is it? A new, window whenever
yeah.
it opens the match.
Yep. That checks out.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, here we are. Here is game
Ooh.
1. Oh.
That's an interesting...
Oh, wait, no. I want
choices.
this battle scene. Alright. Oh, Latios. It's not Latios, but I know that Latios is more offensively oriented and therefore a little bit better.
Although Latios gets Tailwind.
Yes, I like... Look. I stand support Latias, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Now that you can actually use it.
Yeah. I haven't used that thing since 2015. I used it on a Zard X team. Do you remember that team, Zac?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the team. It had Zardex, Gyarados, Hariyama, Clefable. And yeah. I remember that because the Hariyama was named Papa Dozer and the Latias was the Stay Strong Latias. And that was a powerful lead, and that was not long after my dad got diagnosed with cancer. I should rebuild a team like that. That was a good team. I should see if I can make it work for this format. Okay, Haha Monkey here.
Haha Monkey Whimsicott against Cresselia and Incineroar.
You know what? If there's a lead to go up against Haha Monkey, I think it's this.
It's Incineroar.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Haha Monkey gets high horsepower, right? Or just Earth?
It gets Earth coverage. All right. So Cresselia clicking the Trick Room. We faked out the Whimsicott. Okay, what is...
It's almost sad. You kind of would want to just let the Whimsicott use Tail Room in that situation, honestly.
Yeah. Unless Whimsicott was going for Taunt like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Which I thought normally Cresselias are mental herbed, but...
Pinch Berry is really common right now, actually.
Makes sense. Or Colbur.
Yep, and of course, cannot get the... it was going for Reflect that turn. And this Cresselia is Clover Berry, which let it live that Wicked Blow. Looks like it could have lived without it, but it wouldn't have liked to take that hit.
Yeah, it would have been.
It would have been tough.
That could have been a low roll too. Like.
Yeah, let's not forget damage rolls make Pokemon.
Yeah, like that would have been very tight.
I still think this is a really tough situation for Alola to play out of because of this Tapu Fini. But the Icy Wind in Trick Room is an interesting play.
Yeah. Moonblasting the Fini.
I've had people willingly Icy Wind my Thundurus 2 times in a row. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep punching you.
Anyway, one thing to mention, that Icy Wind did, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately, miss that Kartana. So Kartana did not get the speed drop in Trick Room. And, ooh, Meta Knight pulling off a double switch here, getting that Intimidate on Kartana as Ice Horse comes in. Tailwind going up, despite the Trick Room still having 2 turns left?
Yeah, that's,
Did everyone forget Trick Room is still up?
I think people are forgetting about Trick Room.
The Icy Wind in Trick Room to trick your opponent into thinking that Trick Room is no longer up.
Yep.
It's the
well,
tricky
we're going to
strat.
see what happens. We're going for a fake out.
Fake out on the Whimsicott.
Didn't flinch. Max Steel Spike killing the Whimsicott.
Can Kartana do enough damage against this Glastrier to No.
No.
Just no. Why was I even asking? Oh, no-y.
We know everything that's available as well.
Now Trick Room is gone. Tailwind is up, so at least Alola now has the speed advantage.
Max Knuckling only going to do very low damage.
But it does give the Urshifu an attack boost, which will bypass... Oh, it didn't go for the Wicked Blow. Went for the close combat. No. Incineroar U-turning Kartana to refresh that Intimidate. Max Steel Spike is going to drop...
kill the Urshifu.
Drop that Urshifu. But, you know,
we have... Yeah, this isn't looking too great.
Nope. But if anyone can do it, it's Haha Monkey.
Yeah, right? I mean, the Rock Slide's pretty funny here.
Rock Slide, Max Guarding, Glastrier. There's the Rock Slide, flinch the Cress. You could double target the Cress. It does not flinch, and there's the Trick Room, and that, I think, seals the game.
I think that's going to seal out the game.
Yep. I think that is game 1.
Unless something insane happens. Like the Glastrier decides it learned Explosion or something like that.
Look, but... I still think it's like, what, +4 attack Glastrier? I think Explosion kills everything.
Not if they protect.
Not if they protect. Monkey's can't.
Running attack.
Monkey can't protect.
You're talking about Choice Band Protect? That's new meta, man.
Just... Look, but Monkey already clicked an attacking move.
Yeah.
There's that Chilling Neigh, Reflect, Rock Slide.
Will kill the
Still
Glastrier.
Kills. That killed through Reflect.
We are locked into Rock Slide here.
Yeah, the Incineroar is going to outspeed and Trick Room.
Even then, I can just... Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo,
okay, we live, but the Icy Wind did not miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's game 1.
That's game 1. That's just game 1. For how bad that looked, it was actually still not a great situation for Alola.
No.
That, I think... I'm trying to think. That... If was it an issue of lead matchup, do you think? Was it a team matchup thing? Was it a play? I think there was some really weird plays being made there.
Yes. I would agree with you there, just because of how the speed situation was going on while Trick Room was up.
Yeah.
That one was a little weird.
Okay.
But going into game 2, and this is still anyone's game. I'm pretty sure matchup-wise,
I would like to see the Rotom Heat from
I think the
Alola.
Rotom Heat would put a lot of work in.
Yeah.
So we're seeing Urshifu, Whimsicott against Cresselia, Incineroar. It's a very similar start to last game. Urshifu instead of Monkey.
So now there's lots of questions here about how this will play out. It's the same leads, but how well they play out. Both players thinking their first game lead strats were the thing to do, but what buttons do they click? That is the big question. So I think we can easily expect the fake out into the Whimsicott, but this is where it's like, oh, is Meta Knight gonna read the Urshifu's gonna target down the Incineroar maybe?
Or hit the Cresselia. Well, no,
the Cresselia's Colbur Berry. So yeah. I think if you're a Alola, what you want to do here that's different is you want to hit the Incineroar, because you want to get rid of that Intimidate. Helping Hand, fake out.
Moving first, that's
Wicked
really
Blow,
nice.
Critical hit, even through the Colbur Berry, does not get the kill. I think they had half of the formula. They almost found the Krabby Patty secret formula, but
if they weren't -1 attack, that would have killed.
If they weren't -1 attack, that would have killed. Yeah.
100%. So we know both Incineroar and Cresselia are going to be moving first. So this is probably going to switch into Tapu Fini.
Yep. And then we're going to see the Reflect go up.
Another Wicked Blow.
So now here what's going good for Alola is by getting rid of the the Cresselia, we don't have to worry about the late game Trick Room like we did last time. But we still have to get through 3 turns of Trick Room with Glastrier behind Reflect. And I don't think -1 attack Urshifu against Glastrier Tapu Fini is the answer.
No.
But we do not see a switch out. Glastrier is going to Steel Spike into the Whimsicott, pick up a KO.
Chilling Nay Boost, Moonblast is going to kill the Urshifu.
Yep.
We do see the Rotom.
Here's the Rotom Heat. Alola has not Dynamaxed, and we also see the Kartana here. So if there were any 2 Pokemon to try and clean up this game, we know it's Incineroar, Glastrier, or Fini in the back. I think these would be the 2 to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
We have 2 rooms in Trick Room left. 2 turns of Trick Room left. The question here is, what is going to happen this turn?
Yes. That is the ultimate question.
Switching out to Incineroar.
You want to get that Intimidate on the Kartana. Dynamaxing the Kartana.
Interesting choice.
Yep. Rotom nasty plotting. Good play. Max Overgrowth. Yeah, really trying to take care of that Fini. The Fini, of course, very scary for Rotom.
Would a crit go through
Reflect?
Go through Reflect?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Reflect. Crit would bypass Reflect as well. That's another reason why Urshifu's so good. Are you typing, Zac, or is that someone else?
I think that's Miso.
Oh, Miso, can you mute, please? Sorry.
I thought it was you. Hailstorm killing Kartana.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna...
Snarl dropping that special attack. Another nasty plot. On the last turn of trigger, this, you know what? Some people might say that's greedy, but I think that's what Alola needed to do. Trick Room is down. They're plus 3 special attack. Incineroar does have Snarl, but Incineroar can't outpace the nasty plot. Glastrier is in a really scary situation here. And Thunderbolting the Incineroar, the Spadef boost, and that's gotta be AV Incineroar with that damage.
More than likely.
Yeah.
We know Fake Out, Snarl, U-Turn, and probably Flare Blitz. I would say it's AV.
Yeah. So we see that come in. The Snarl's gonna come in. Rotom's gonna go -1. Alola did drop the GGs in the chat.
Yeah.
It's a really bad situation because Tapu Fini comes in.
Yeah, they won't be able to get enough damage on the Tapu Fini to guarantee a KO.
A crit with a Thunderbolt might be able to do it.
No. Yeah. Oh.
Oh. You know what? Where there's RNG, there is a way.
Yeah, we'll have to see where this rolls.
Like, this is not unwinnable if they click.
And yeah.
Okay. It's still not unwinnable because crit can always happen. But it didn't.
Yeah. Muddy Water kills.
Yeah, I think if they would have so that was a really good game, I feel like. I think what Alola needed to do was call the Protect, which is a hard call to make. You know, but if they nasty plot there, I think they could have turned it around. But I think that's like, you don't expect the Fini to protect in that situation because I don't think that's a really obvious point to protect.
The thing is that it would have been, so if the Fini didn't protect, it would, well, no, because Hail ended that turn anyway, so it didn't matter. Like, you had like a small roll that you'd lose the Fini, and then the Incineroar, I don't know if the Incineroar would be able to do enough damage in contrast to how much damage the Rotom was doing to pick up the KO. So I think just being safer with the Fini with Protect was 100% the right play.
Yeah,
there.
it wasn't it was definitely the right play. It's just I don't think an expected play. Because I think there's a difference, something that needs to be talked about, you know, the right play, even a safe right play, which is normally the obvious and expected play. I don't know if in a Alola situation you're expecting the Fini to protect there because you're on the back foot, and that's normally when your opponent wants to really be pressing advantage. And the thing about Protect is Protect does not press advantage. Protect is for holding position and advantage and denying damage. So that's where it's the safe mood, is because Meta Knight cannot lose advantage by clicking Protect. But which means that Alola couldn't gain any. But by increasing Nasty Plot, you can threaten more damage, even through the Snarls, and even then you're in a bad situation, all the same. Like, the chance to kill the Fini is not high. Versus if the Fini just attacks and knocks out the Rotom Heat. Because the Rotom was going first. Yeah.
So we actually know we have a top five.
A top
looking
five?
Looking at the bracket.
Oh,
because the last two games we're waiting on aren't going to change that.
All right. That is excellent.
Yeah.
So so we're looking. So it looks like Tap and Tom are neck and other again. Again.
That's, you know what?
And then we have Icar and Meta Knight.
So we got 5. Tapu Nane, Tom, both really good players. Like, all of these players here are really good. We've that are running for the top cut, and it's been like a bunch of really solid games overall. You know, there was I just saw Soul dropped after going 1-3.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Did he ever make that tweet?
I don't know.
Reggie. Yeah, I can watch stream now. You know what that is? That is
like, I'm gonna have to give. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
TO shenanigan going on.
TO shenanigans.
You all caught your only good set, so you look better. Okay, look. I don't care what you say. A good set means you're good. Because that means you have that potential. Okay, like I don't know if you were here on stream when we were talking about it, but we said that your biggest weakness as a player is your mental state. Your mental state, because Pokemon is a purely cerebral game. It's all in how you think and process information, and your mindset is the lens through which you process information. And I know this because I have studied this stuff in college. Not in the sense that I studied psychology, but I studied rhetoric, and that's just as good.
Okay.
Shut up.
It is time for Top Cut.
All right.
Okay.
So,
drum roll, please.
So first I gotta go in here and I gotta make the Bruket.
Yep, we gotta make the Bruket.
So this will be.
But
Top
because
Cut.
Pokemon is a cerebral game, if you have a negative mindset, you're going to view things negatively, and all of your information processing is going to be through that lens, which will prevent you from making the really good plays you need to make sometimes. Because sometimes your good plays require you to think that things will go well.
Okay, so we have 5 players, best of 3.
All right.
So we have.
What is rhetoric? Rhetoric is...
Words.
In a sense, yes. So rhetoric is a lot of people refer to it as the art of persuasion, but it is how language and things, concepts convey ideas, how ideas are conveyed and information is conveyed.
Yeah.
It's not just talking, but rhetoric is visual. Rhetoric is digital. It's all sorts of things.
Yeah, it's the way you say things, and as you know, the way you say any certain like sentence can have different meaning depending on how you say it through your inflections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like the only match we'll have to begin with is Aldrich Yon versus Meta Knight, which I dream.
All right. Is there an actual bracket on?
Yes, there is. It's the Top Cut. So
We don't have a three free for all.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's pull this up on screen really quick so we can look. Yeah. So here's round 1: Aldrich versus Meta Knight. Tapu Nani, Tom, and Ikar all got floated to round 2. So we'll have this match, and then the winner of that will move on to face Tapu Nani. Oh wow, this is going to be something. While this is getting set up, you got a very brief and basic explanation about what rhetoric is, and it cannot do the true topic justice because, like, people with their PhDs in the field are asked, what is rhetoric? And they go, now that's a hard thing to answer. It's complicated.
Everything's complicated.
It is. And that's the point of rhetoric. The point of rhetoric is everything is complicated and is hard to explain.
It shouldn't be that way, but it is.
It is. We've got a really strong bracket here. Whoever this bye guy is, they must be good to be facing 3 people at once. Yeah, they must also be really nice to just insta-forfeit every match.
And still get top cut.
And still get top cut.
3 times.
3 times. Yeah. They filled 3 slots of this top 8.
What an insane player.
By insta-forfeiting every game. I call shenanigans. Melody and I beat them last round. Kind of a pushover.
So who wants to guess if this comes down to Nani versus Tom again?
Oh, I'd put money on that.
Oh. Would you put a shiny Mesprit on that?
No, I will put any shiny hunt that does not require me to do Dynamax adventures on that.
I'm really just trying to ruin
your spirit can be done in Gen 7.
That's true.
This is true, but then I gotta play through. But then I can't stream it, which means I can't get content out of it. Which means then I'm just wasting my time.
Deal with it, Doozle.
This is where I beg Muso to give me a shiny. No, this is where I gotta like not commentate a tournament so I can enter and win, and then
just get it for free.
Yeah.
It don't count.
So Dozer, I may have to disappear here soon.
Okay.
Top Cup largely runs itself.
Yeah.
So
I
lunches.
I used to TO Smash. I think I can take things from here if you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my parents to tell me that it's over.
Alright. It'll be a lot to juggle this in the stream, but I can manage. Alright. It's just picking...
they posted the link in general.
Okay. Alright. Great.
Alright. All right, and we have our teams. We haven't seen Aldrich's team yet.
No, this is the first time we've seen Aldrich on stream.
Since we know Meta Knight from last round, we saw the Latios, Regieleki, Cresselia, Incineroar, Glastrier, and Tapu Fini, but Aldrich is running the Lycanroc Dusk, so we know who Dozer's rooting for. The Tyranitar, Cobalion, Dragapult, Tapu Fini, and what is it? Tornadus.
Like they're asking, Dozer stream cans at you? No, this is Dozer. I'm streaming the matches. Alright. Yeah, that's not Dusk Lycanroc, by the way. That is Dawn Lycanroc.
Or Dawn, my bad. It's a time of day. That's all that matters.
Alright, no need to wait for me, so think of me as backup TO. Alright. Here we go. Are you excited for this, Zac? My music stopped, so we gotta bring up more music.
A music playing, so. Alright, so we see Cresselia and Incineroar lead with a Cobalion Dragapult lead. Oh, I forgot how ugly Cobalion's shiny is.
You think it's ugly?
It's ugly!
I like it.
It literally is just green shifted. Oh, I hate it.
What color is it?
It's green and blue. It looks like the red light on my computer's out.
Oh, I like the blue. I didn't know that was green.
Yeah.
Okay, but I like the blue. Okay. So, oh, this is going to be beat up Justified Dragapult. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Sneeze here. Damn it.
And that is an almost dead Cresselia. The Trick Room did get put up. So once again, we see, we talked about this before, Regieleki and Trick Room, and how it's oddly
good.
So fast it's good.
Yeah.
But this is a situation, a really interesting one, where the Regieleki was brought in, Thunder Caging Cobalion to trap it in Trick Room. Now that's something we didn't get to talk about before. Thunder Cage will trap threats in Trick Room on top of doing lots of damage because Transistor is a really good ability.
Mm-hmm.
That only works if Regieleki's alive.
Yes, if Regieleki goes down, it no longer will trap things. But that potential to put the trap on something to prevent it from switching out of Trick Room is really good for maintaining a Trick Room advantage. We got an ally switch here.
Oh.
Y'all, Meta Knight's really just running offensive Alecki in Trick Room and making it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm living for it.
So we see the Glastrier come in.
And here's the big scary threat. Yep. Playing around that with that Cresselia and Alecki, just enough time to stall out Cobalion's Dynamax turns Switching in, getting that Intimidate off, drop Cobalian's attack even more. Glastrier, max quaking.
Oh, not enough to kill
Ooh,
though.
Cobalion holding on, getting an Iron Head, but this is not enough because Glastrier is a monster.
Yeah, at +3 attack, still not doing enough.
Breaking Swipe on the Dragapult, dropping an attack, but the weakness policy on the Glastrier, it's still a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what are we gonna see here?
Well, this is the last turn of Trick Room, but the Cresselia is still alive. Dragapult
You see the Alex Witch.
holding on. Fire Punch going through. That
and we have one turn of Hail left.
All right. All right. Ooh, if they have the Lycanroc in the back, this is actually really good for them.
Yeah, they can clean house with the rest of this.
Yep. If Meta Knight, because we know Meta Knight didn't bring the Feeny, then they're gonna, yeah.
Yep, they're gonna whiff.
They just straight up dodged that with Phantom Force. Such a good move, because unlike other semi-invulnerable moves like Fly and Dig, it breaks through Protect.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just saw right there, which means you can't stop it. Cresselia's coming in, gonna die to a Rock Slide, so there's no more Trick Room. Incineroar is gonna get one Intimidate off, and please find a way to finish this game with Lycanroc so I can be happy.
No, he's just gonna end it with the Tyranitar.
I mean, that's totally fair. Please switch in the Lycanroc. Make me happy. There's no need to. That's totally BM.
Breaking Swipe. Drop the attack. U-turn, and
that's game.
And yeah.
Just let me see it on the field. Well, there's still more games. That's game one.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. They'll probably drop it in general again. All right. We need game two. Okay, we need the game 2 match. Where's the game 2 match?
On it. Oh, it's already started.
Yeah, they didn't give us the link.
Yeah. They gave us links to the first two, but not the third one. All right, so what did we miss? We missed a Thunder Cage and a bunch of other stuff.
We missed Thunder Cage. We missed Dragapult beating up the Cobalion. Latios Dynamax maxed flared. The Cobalion, which did a chunk. Cobalion max Rockfall killed the Aleki.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get this third replay up really fast.
Yeah, I have it up, so we're good.
All right. Well, I don't have it up. And I need it up. Link it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Here, just click on Eldritch's name at the top and go to the last one.
I gotta leave the battle screen to do that. Oh, wait, 3 users. Alright. Don't mind the jankiness.
Anyway, we really haven't commentated at all.
No, well, we've been trying to make sure we get into the matches. There's a communication error going on here. Latios...
Lightning killing the Tapu Fini, Dragapult leaving the room. Moonblast missing for the turn. We could see... Latios has put in some serious work this game.
Yeah.
See Tyranitar, Dragapult being the last two things here.
Latios netting 2 really critical KOs. But...
Switching into Incineroar.
Did Dragapult, like, glitched in?
Yeah.
On Showdown? Alright. Dragapult going down. Show us the Lycanroc. Show us the Lycanroc, please.
Yeah, that was the last Pokemon already. We already know this.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Okay.
The Cobalion died super early.
Cobalion died super early because there was the Feeny. Okay, yeah, that's right. I think Meta Knight takes this one.
Yeah.
The Latios adjustment, whatever that was, whatever that did, was really good.
Mm-hmm.
We missed most of it.
Yeah, unfortunately. You see the Fire Punch. We get a burn? No burn. I don't know. We only have, what, 2 more turns of Sandstorm? Oh, he has the Rhodeo still. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, Moonblast could miss.
Moonblast?
As could
Wait,
Thunderbolt.
Moonblast can't miss.
Yeah, it can.
It's 100%
right?
accurate.
Oh, I'm thinking of Play Rough.
Yeah, Play Rough can miss. Because Physical Fairies, who needs them to have accurate moves?
And a
Draco Meteor just cleans it up. Alright, let's jump into the third game.
Yes.
Before they start. Alright. Here we go. Now the game that's really important. I want to see the Lycanroc. Could be Bright Powder. It could be Bright Powder.
Could be Bright Powder. Yeah.
Never forget, it could be Bright Powder.
It can always be Bright Powder.
Mm-hmm.
I need to switch sides. There we go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see a Dragapult Cobalion lead. We've been seeing that a lot.
Beat up Justified. Like,
yep.
So it's the same leads from game 2. Worked out really well. Meta Knight, Eldritch deciding that the beat up Justified strat could have gone his way, and he's gonna go with it. They're gonna hard end Thunder Cage, miss the Dragapult. We're gonna get these beat ups going.
I thought Thunder Cage was a spread move. It's not as good as I thought then.
No, it's not a spread move. It's single target.
Huh.
All right, and that is a lot of boosting. The Max Flare. I think they were reading an ally switch there.
Yeah.
And it did not go their way.
Not at all.
The Max Airstream, and now this is looking. This is looking like it's gonna go Aldrich's way, just based on how this.
I'm gonna guess he's got. Okay, Latias dead anyway. I was gonna say I'm gonna guess he's gonna guess for the Max Airstream again, or the ally switch again.
Volt Switch bringing in the Tapu Fini.
Max Rockfall setting Sand.
And that's it's not looking good.
Nope.
Aldrich taking this game cleanly, I feel like. I think Meta Knight overread that first turn scenario. Yeah. But that is a tough first turn scenario to be in, because if the Dragapult did click ally switch, we'd be in the same situation we are right now, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta make that call, and you gotta call it right. And if you call it right, you win. If you call it wrong, you lose. Sometimes things are that way, and that is the horrible nature of ally switch.
Thunder Cage missing again. Ooh. And Sacred Slide Sword cleaning up.
All right, Aldrich taking the game.
The win. Yep.
All right. So
that was a really good run on Meta's part.
Yeah, yeah. Are you still around with us, Miso, or do we got to take over running TOing from here?
I'm still here for now.
Okay.
So just Aldrich and Meta Knight, please put in your scores.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna at the 4 of them, tell them they can go ahead, and
what match are we gonna watch?
Tom and Ekar.
Tom and Ekar. All right. So I really want to see the results of the Aldrich Tapu Nani fight. Mostly because I want to know if my friend's gonna win or if Lycanroc's gonna win.
Did you want to watch? Because we just watched an Albion match. So.
Yeah, let's watch the Tom Chung Ekar match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, especially if quote unquote per seeding, we'd expect it to be Tapu Nani versus Tom again.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've shown Tom on stream once, but Tapu twice. So,
yeah.
I feel like if we watched the Tapu Aldrich stream, we'd watch Tapu 4 times on stream. Yeah, that's just. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
It could be anyone.
You know, if this had been going at the rate a in-game tournament typically goes, we'd probably still be in round 5 right now.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
If that. In-game tournaments, just the animations. First off, the animations are slower, so it just lasts longer. verbatim
I
because
wish
of
you
that.
could turn off animation for
Online. Yeah, but the thing about that is for PvP battles, then one player doesn't have to deal with animations, and then they get more time to think, or one player loses time to think to watch animations.
Mm-hmm.
So I know.
All 3 are up.
Yeah, all 3 are up. Here is game 1.
Oh, they're all in separate windows. I don't like that.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. I feel like we've seen this matchup already today.
Have we seen this specific matchup? I don't think we've seen the specific matchup, but we've seen both of these teams.
Okay, I know why. It's because I'm thinking of the Whimsicott with the switcheroo earlier.
That was Tapu Nani, yeah.
That was Tapu Nani. Okay.
Yeah.
We're just waiting.
Having some caffeine. Remember to stay hydrated, everyone.
Oh yeah, I gotta. Listen, this bottle, it's like stayed throughout the whole thing. So.
Yep, Gladians in here cheering for Ikar. I think Tom is also cheering for Ikar, because Tom wants to probably A, go to sleep, and B, not fight Tapu Nani again.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. Maybe no need. Go ahead and fight Nani.
Yeah.
All right. So we're seeing a Clefairy Tyranitar lead, Spectre Whimsicott lead from Tom Chung. Follow Me and Taunt hitting the Clefairy a little too late. But Max Darkness hitting Spectre 50% through the Protect. Insane damage.
Yeah, that is definitely a lot of damage. But as we've seen, when it comes to a lot of damage, Spectrier can match pretty much anything. So with the Clefairy taunted, there is no more fear of Follow Me. Clefairy really can't do a lot of anything. But Spectrier, we're not going for the offensive Spectrier this time. Getting a burn on the Tyranitar. It will still go down.
The Icy Wind on Whimsicott.
Yep. It'll still go down, but that burn will severely hinder Tyranitar's damage output potential, and also mitigate any weakness policy shenanigans, which I think is what this item is. I think we've seen that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty sure the Tyranitar had weakness policy. We saw that much earlier in the game.
Yeah.
We're seeing Tailwind come up, as well as Max Geyser on the Kartana. Max Knuckle on the Rotom, doing basically nothing.
And see, that is exactly what I'm talking about with that burn and taunting the Clefairy. Put them in the situation where Rotom was able to just get free damage off on a very potent threat. And then as we see here, the Dazzling Gleam comes through, cleans up the Kartana. But the weakness policy did get activated, so now Tyranitar can do damage, but Tyranitar is at a state of as if it were +1.
Yeah, in addition to it really being in a bad situation where Rotom's going to be outspeeding it in rain.
Yep.
Would you see a Dragapult, which is very nice, but I don't know.
So we know that it's Dragapult, Tyranitar, Clefairy, and Tyranitar probably doesn't want to switch out here. So Ikar probably doesn't want to switch out the Tyranitar, is what I should say. But as I'm going to say, it's probably the better move.
See Geyser, Dazzling Gleam, reduce damage on the Dragapult, and Phantom Force. And we're probably just going to protect here.
Yeah,
just, like, burn out that last turn of Tailwind, but even that, because of how speed mechanics work.
Ikar making the play that I was thinking about, like, you want to switch out the Tyranitar here, you don't want to get rid of those boosts, but you need to let it live to have a chance to claim if you want to try and win this back. Dragapult here, if this is the Dragon Darts Dragapult, that Rotom might be in KO range now because of the smart targeting from the move won't hit Whimsicott. But Whimsicott, we got Tail Whip, Hydro Pump into the Dragapult. Not enough.
Predictable for the alley switch, but we'll see a Rock Slide.
Yeah, either predicting the ally switch or trying to put Dragapult into Gleam range.
But unfortunately, I think this is basically game at this point.
Yep.
Superpower, and then it'll get picked off by his own Sandstorm.
Yeah, Ikar played that really well to try and bring that back. I think he made the plays that he needed to. But Tom, once again, proving why when it comes to these tournaments, it's just really strong. His play is really consistent, really solid. And his teams are both straightforward and versatile.
Yep. So we're seeing Clefairy, Tyranitar, Whimsicott, Spectrier leads again. Very similar to last game. You know, if it worked the first time, just do it again. The Spectrier is definitely really weird, though, because we've seen it be able to be a special attacker as well as a support mon, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Going for Protect here, and Protect on Clefairy as well.
All right, so this is the adjustment Ikar felt like they needed to make, and it's to keep Clefairy in play, able to redirect moves to protect the Tyranitar from getting burned, while also putting lots of pressure on the Whimsicott. An excellent move here. The Follow Me, well, stop the taunt, but...
Max Darkness going to kill the Spectrier and only burning the Clefairy. Like,
that is what needed to be done.
Whimsicott in Sandstorm range of being knocked out, too. We see the Dynamax. Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't do too much. Max Knuckle is probably not going to kill the Tyranitar. Yeah. And we'll see a Max Rockfall probably going to kill the Thunderous. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is the exact adjustment that Ikar
crit mattered
needed to
a lot, though.
That crit, though. That crit, though.
Man, the hacks in Pokemon, that crit there on the Whimsicott, that was huge.
Yeah, and here, like, last time the Rotom was enough to really turn this around, but now I do not think that's going to be the case, especially with this. Yeah. Ikar made excellent adjustments.
And we see a forfeit.
Yep, Tom Chun conserving any information they can for Game 3. Now it's all on Tom to adjust.
Yep. So, did Game 3 start yet? There we go.
I have not.
So, will we see big adjustments here? We'll have to see what happens, but this has been a really good set.
It's really back and forth, really fast, snappy decisions, and really small plays making big difference in how things turn out, as we saw in that last game. The play to protect before clicking Follow Me on the Clefairy and focusing down the Whimsicott for one turn.
We're already seeing something different here with Incineroar Rotom as the lead from Tom. We see the Dynamax Tyranitar just like before. Helping Hand, Nasty Plot Rotom, Max Rockfall on the Incineroar. Very dead. Okay.
So there's a few points to make there. One, I think the Incineroar did its job by getting that Intimidate off. I understand why you want to focus it down because the potential Fake Out and the potential Intimidate later is very scary. And here we go. This is the Protect in front of the Whimsicott that we saw last game. Ikar just treating.
This is exactly what we saw in Game 2.
But now it's the Rotom at +2, and I think that over the Spectrier is going to make all the difference.
The problem is Clefairy still has access to Follow Me here. Or
Helping Hand. Fake Tearsing the Clefairy. Thunderbolt.
Okay.
Is he going to focus the Rotom? Yes, targets the Rotom, but it lives.
Yep, it does live.
Because of that Intimidate. This is the thing. Minor adjustments can go a long way. And Tom still has not gone for Tailwind with Whims yet.
No.
That's going to proc the weakness policy.
Leaf Blade not being able to kill the Rotom here. But Rock Slide will probably kill the Whimsicott, which means that his Tailwind access is gone. This is
Thunderous. We don't see the Spectre. We see the Thunderous, and I think when it comes to Pokemon to clean this up, Thunderous is the one.
Thunderous is a really good option here, yes.
Don't need the Tailwind because you can max Airstream if you need it. And you've got a lot of pressure on both this Dragapult and this Tyranitar with these two. So as far as things go, things are looking really good. Phantom Force going out. Max Knuckle cleaning up Tyranitar.
Right, I'm going for the Thunderbolt. Yeah, it's just not enough. And the double target will kill. Actually, just the single airstream.
Just the airstream. See, it's just... Oh gosh, this is so good.
Yeah,
like
very close games.
We talk a lot about players needing to adjust in a best of 3 scenario. And this was just like a perfect display of slight adjustments to predetermined game plans going into any single match. And how that can vastly determine the outcome. And that's what put Tom ahead of Ikar here. And it was a really good game. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I keep talking about wanting to do replay analysis stuff, and a lot of these upper matches are really good for explaining like fundamental VGC concepts and like showing it in play. Because I feel like a lot of people, they're talking about, oh, you need to adjust. You need to make adjustments in Game 2 and Game 3. But they never really talk about the minor adjustments and the little things. And why, you know, why the decision to protect on that Clefairy from Ikar in Game 2 put that him in the win. Despite... And how that one change, the change to protect the Clefairy and focus the Whimsicott, put them ahead in Game 2 and let them just clean up, and in Game 3 allowed them to make it as close as it was as well, even when Tapu Nani adjusted for a different playstyle, dropping the Spectrier entirely to have the Rotom Wash up front with the Incineroar. You know, it's really good stuff, and I think there's a lot about sitting there and recognizing when your lead, and those Game 2 to Game 3 scenarios, I think that's a good one of recognizing when your lead from Ikar's end, when your lead can still win if you play different, versus Tom, who you need a different lead.
So it looks like we have our finals in that Aldrich, I mean, he said, GG, thanks for hosting. That sounds like I'm leaving.
Yep.
So it is Tom and Tapu Nani.
Is that what we're at? Is that what it's going to be?
I believe it is, if that is what the Discord chat is saying.
Yep.
Oh my word! So we've got
Poor Tom.
We've got both of them again. Oh my god.
Neither of them are happy. They gotta think. Tom has to think at 5 in the morning over in Hong Kong. And Tapu Nani has to think at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Listen, that 4 in the afternoon fatigue, look, that's the mid workday fatigue.
It is.
I gotta disappear for this final match here.
All right.
Run itself.
Yeah, it's the final match. The TO's job is done now. Now it's all on us to make it fly. Thank you so much, Misa, for everything you've done putting this together. Can't wait until next month. And yeah, y'all know the deal. Give me a link. Give us the invite. And let's watch this final throwdown.
I just started up.
Peace, guys.
Yeah, Gladian talking in chat about Icar's play. Icar's play was excellent. Like, I love just those minor adjustments. I love it. That's the stuff that I love about VGC. And that's why I always talk about it being such a cerebral game. You know, that wasn't a case of, oh, Icar had the bigger buttons and hit harder, so he won. Who's ready?
I don't think it's gonna be next month. I don't think it'll be until at least January.
All right.
At the earliest. Yeah, we're just waiting for these.
I got one. Did you get 2 invites as well, and one of them's expired?
I didn't get any invites.
Okay, I got 2 here. Are you not logged into the stream cam?
Yeah, I am, but they just didn't get them. Oh, you know why? It's because I'm not. I know why. It's because I didn't have the thing open. Here we go.
All right.
There we go. We're fine. We got. do what I did last time, where I just open them from the chat.
There we go. Okay, we got all 3 now. All right, I gotta make sure I switch the OBS scene. That would be embarrassing. I'm really glad we finally found a use to use all of these stream assets that we had made up.
Mm-hmm.
Down to the webcams and everything, plus the stinger transition, and me having a stream deck now makes this all the easier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I actually did not have all of them originally.
Who's ready for next month to be VGC Series 8, aka the Return of Xerneas? Please no.
Yeah.
I doubt
I'm saying
it.
it's not gonna happen until at least
February.
January, February. All right, so we've seen Incineroar Snorlax lead. We haven't seen the Snorlax on stream.
This is the first time that we've seen the Snorlax on stream from Tom. Tapu Nana going with the double clouds lead that we have seen.
We see a Defiant boost already, switching into Thunderous and going for Protect on the Whimsicott. Max Airstream on Snorlax, barely surviving with about 15%, going back up to about 40. We see Yawn. Yes.
Yo. Yawn Snorlax. I am already doing a double take, but that's like a really good use of Yawn. They saw the Defiant boost. They saw the trouble they were in. They clicked the Yawn knowing they could take a hit at +1.
Max of Thunderous. We see Max Lightning on Thunderous. Oh, unfortunate. Double Edge into the Nurse. Triggering the eject button.
Ooh. I don't know how much that crit mattered. I'm assuming a bit. Based on how Tom was playing that. Tom probably knows the +1 Thunderous calc really well.
Yeah.
Gladion saying greetings from Poland. Thank you, Poland. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hosting. I'm glad you were here. Hope you enjoyed. Anyway, we got a turn ahead of us. Oh boy.
This boy big.
Boy very big. But this boy also sleepy.
Yeah.
For now.
Stop Donnie just going to... Yeah.
Tom just straight forfeit. Didn't want to give up too much information. Recognized a losing situation. E-cars from Poland too. Awesome. Yeah, it's so exciting to see like people from all over the place here for this.
Hey, which one's game 2? Is it the grass one? Yeah, it's the grass one. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, it made complete sense why he forfeited there. There's no reason to show information that you don't need to.
Yeah, but we just want to make sure it was
Oh yeah. Make sure.
Oh. Tom may not be feeling well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right. Tom's going to take a minute. So let's talk about let's talk about these teams. Okay. Choked on water. Okay.
I don't want to see hydrate things in chat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't the Tom hydrated a little too much. Which is a thing. You can overhydrate. That is a thing you can do.
There's a woman who died because she drank so much water trying to win a Nintendo Wii. Like, that's an actual thing that happened, which is terrifying.
Yep. We'll sit on this scene for a moment. So, I think... What do you think Tom needs to do for adjustment-wise going into Game 2?
So...
Outside of not lead Incineroar.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think Incineroar really hurt there. Honestly... In my opinion, I probably just wouldn't bring Incineroar to this matchup.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So we know the Celesteela is a special attacker. Thunderous doesn't care about Intimidate. Urshifu crits all the time and doesn't care about Intimidate.
Exactly. And Incineroar is really only hitting the Celesteela hard. Like, yeah, it's your fake out user, but like, I just don't think it does enough
For what it costs you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Snorlax is hilarious.
So here's the thing: we only saw the yawn on the Snorlax, but that doesn't mean it's like that's what it's meant to do. Snorlax really only runs 2 moves. So we saw Yawn and Double Edge, which is your normal stab. I'm expecting there's a Crunch on there and a Belly Drum still.
Probably.
Yep. Especially since it was Pinch Berry, but then again, you never know. Snorlax could be a support set with damage output from Tom. I wouldn't surprise. It was Citrus.
Oh, Citrus, yes.
Yeah, which means that's just weird in and of itself. Because with Gluttony, Citrus tells me it's not Gluttony, which means it's not Belly Drum, which means it's bulky support, probably. Probably needs more than a Mimic Stub this toe.
Ooh, I should also do laundry.
We're just talking
and
about...
I still have to go cook Brussels sprouts as well.
Ugh, yeah. I mean...
I'm probably going to throw them in like a
We're just talking about Snorlax, yeah. But yeah, no, so that's Snorlax set. Because it's Citrus, that tells us that's not what we're used to seeing from Snorlax. It could still be G-Max Lax, because I think there's no reason to not run G-Max Lax. Unless you really want the speed drops. Okay, there's a reason to run G-Max Lax if you're not Belly Drum, but to not run it. But yeah, no. So that Snorlax set is an entire mystery, considering it's Citrus plus Yawn. We know the power of Spectrier, but the thing is, Tapu Nani also probably knows at this point, as they've been watching the stream, and we're this late into the tournament. Once you get this far, players have generally sussed out a lot of opposing players' teams and what's going on, at least some of the basics. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. And looking at this, I think stuff that Tapu Nani can really leverage is the Celesteela, the Thundurus, and the... I even think the Nihilego, and of course the Urshifu, which I know is like most of his team, don't get me wrong, but they're really heavy hitters. Okay, it looks like Tom is ready to go again. You're supposed to look at other players' teams? You're not... I mean, you can. If you're watching the stream, you are.
Ugh, I just looked through some like TCG article stuff, and there's a new stall deck on the horizon, and I'm not liking it one bit.
Ooh, that's something to talk about.
Fossil Stall.
Oh no.
Which just is like, it uses that dumb Omastar. Oh, let's start here. Whimsicott Spectrier, something we've seen a lot with Whimsicott Urshifu.
Alright,
so Urshifu's like the one thing you don't want to see when you start Spectrier.
Yeah, but you can still fake Tears.
Max Guard, Tailwind.
Wicked Blow,
not caring,
Dazzling
Gleam.
Yeah, that's the other thing you can do.
Going
but that
for the Thundurus
gives the free switch into the Thundurus. But Spectrier threatens a KO on like both of these right now.
The only issue though is, yeah, speed-wise, neither of these guys will. Yeah, both these guys will be going behind the Whimsicott and Spectrier.
Yeah, assuming Whims clicks Tailwind right here. There's the Tailwind.
Oh, no, he didn't even need the Tailwind. They both naturally outspeed.
Okay, well, that... Even with the Kova Berry, Whimsicott is very dead with +2 right there. And now things... That was an interesting turn of events.
Yeah.
So...
Spectre definitely has to attack the Thundurus this turn.
100%. That thing will just rip through Tom's team otherwise.
We see a Protect. We see a Max Lightning.
Thundurus lives because of it.
Yep. Max Phantasm.
Oh!
And the Defiant Boost. And the Wicked Blow, putting it down to...
I think that might just seal the deal.
Yeah.
living on a prayer. So you remember when we talked about on the show where I said one of Spectrio's problems is its Mac move is not beneficial to itself, so it can't snowball as effectively? This is what I was talking about with that.
Oh yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, because the Ghost is lowering the physical defense, Spectrior won't be hitting any harder, so you lose the snowball potential, and Spectrior is a Pokemon that would really appreciate that snowball potential. And these are the situations why.
Yeah.
Who knows, that could have just been a roll too, but even then, being in a situation where it comes down to a roll is no bueno. All right, so here's the good news. The good news is the Thundurus is dead. The bad news is so's the Spectrior.
Yeah,
because
this literally cannot do anything against this.
This Urshifu just gets to pressure with Sucker Punch. But then that just puts it down to Rotom Wash versus Nihilego.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right, Tailwind is out now, which means that the order of operations should go Spectrior, Nihilego,
Urshifu, Rotom.
Urshifu, Rotom. Assuming the Urshifu doesn't go for something like Sucker Punch.
Yeah. Which, so...
What?
What?
Maybe it wasn't max speed Spectrior.
Yeah, that's the only answer I got for you.
Yeah. So.
And that is game. Tapu Nani wins again. Tapu Nani wins the first Champion Monthly. Urshifu had +1 speed. Okay, we're both blind.
Oh, it did?
It must have.
Oh, the max airstream.
Yeah, the max airstream. That's okay. We're both blind. Okay,
yeah.
At least we both missed that. All right.
Cool. Well, this has been
yeah. Thank you to everyone who played. Congratulations, Tapu Nani. Good games to both Tapu Nani and Tom Ching and everyone else. We saw great teams. We saw great games. Keep around in the Discord so we can get teams from people, because we're gonna have a top 4 graphic probably being put out.
Yep.
Sometime next week with the results.
Honestly, probably just talk about it on the show as well.
We could, but we have a lot to talk about this week.
We do, yeah. I need to fix my spreadsheet still.
Yeah, you never got used to your jelly. That live. Oh, you should have heard us, Tom, on the live. We were both like, oh no. Yeah. I was certain that was going to kill, but it didn't. It's just. Oh.
So unfortunate.
That would have been a completely different game if that killed. And that's like. If there's any other thing I say about Pokemon besides it being a purely cerebral game, is that sometimes it's a game of inches over miles. And that is the perfect example of that. Just all you need is 1 HP. That's all you need to win a game.
Yep.
That being said, congrats to everyone. Thanks to everyone who played. We had an awesome turnout.
Yeah, 24 people. 31 signed up, 24 showed up for the whole thing.
Which is like really good. Normally these kinds of things have like half of the people not even make it to check-in. You know that -2 KO from full. You were physical or snow special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah, they're talking in chat about the match. Also, Tom, go to bed.
Yeah, it's morning. Yeah, he does have Max Darkness as an option as well because it has the
Snarl.
Snarl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snarl or Dark Pulse are both options, but Snarl's the better one.
Snarl lets it function as both a supporter and an offensive attacker, which is really, really good. No, we got this all squared away. And wow, it was a great time. I had fun. Do you have fun?
Fun. I did plenty of deck testing. So.
Anyway, for everyone who's listening and still here, thank you all for hanging out with us. Remember, Zac and I, we do have a podcast where we talk about competitive Pokemon, both VGC and TCG. It is the Pokemon Champions podcast, and you can find that over on your favorite Podcatcher platform.
Yep, something like we are on all of them. Spotify.
Yeah.
Like
Spotify, Podbean, Stitcher, Google Play, iTunes. Right now is like where you can see. I put up our end scene. They can still hear us. They just can't see us. You can also go to PokemonChampions.podbean.com, and soon you'll be able to go to PKMONChampions.com to listen to the latest episode. That website is actually sort of live in the sense that it exists and you can go to it, but there's a temporary homepage going up. We're hoping
Thank you, Tom, by the way.
Yeah, for the command. We're hoping to get articles up soon, and of course we will be creating a page for tournament results and tournament archives and all of that stuff. And the VOD of this should be going up there, and probably will be going on our Pokemon Champions YouTube page as well. So make sure to look for it there. And we'll hope to catch you all next month. We'll figure out a date for that, and we'll get announcements. Stay tuned in the Discord, through the podcast, and everywhere else for announcements on that. With that being said, I've been Dozer.
And I've been Zac.
Yep. And we're glad you all enjoyed and had fun with this tournament. You can find us at our podcast. We talk about it a lot, but Twitter, Twitch, Discord, whatever. If you want to talk to us, hang out with us, you're already in the Discord. So have fun. We'll catch you all later.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.